I didn't say a racial slur. I didn't say a
No,
racial slur.
no, you don't. We're live.
No, fuck.
Welcome back to
Yo.
Treasure of Garik. Last time, what happened?
What happened? This is the Kuro reports. Secret from Kuro Karasu. Subject: the planet of. That's not spelled correctly. The
Wait.
planet of exorbitant prices. Day 232. Right, that's right. Yes.
2:32. Yeah, morning at 2:32 now.
Clear.
Also,
It's been a few hours.
it's not exorbitant prices.
You suck my dick. It has been. It's 10 times. It's like an 1,000% markup.
there's a good economic reason for that.
I don't care.
that doesn't make it non-exorbitant. Alright, it's been a few hours since we anchored onto cuisine. Our group has acquainted with the Lunarian Ban E Rabbit, a friend of mine, quite curious what one of his kind is doing on this planet. After we encountered some thugs who Hello?
Star, not planet.
Star!
That's how Kuro interprets the world.
Yeah, I'm a very curious bird, you know. After we encountered some thugs who demanded Grant and I follow them, which we complied to, and Monk tagged along. They wanted to, quote-unquote, teach us a lesson, to which I was about to commence Operation JFK. However, Grant's passionate speech on justice and rights and wrongs left me silent, and I felt my spirit pale in comparison to his.
Yeah.
Truly a worthy man for Tengu Mountain. Perhaps we may consider hiring him. Tangent aside, Monk's connections helped us out of this predicament, and we carried on. Afterwards, the group got some pizza and ice cream, which brought Blair, in brackets, the ghost, to tears. Quite a mysterious thing, that one. Why would one tear up over pizza and ice cream? Regardless, we launched the ship for the night, where Avery and Blair decided to teach the living lavender human concepts, after denying me my request to genocide them, which I thought would have been significantly more effective to deal with them. I'll continue to update you on our travels. Burn this report once a safe archive has been made.
Alright.
Could you
Yeah, no.
imagine? Just you're Nico. You're kicking back. You just received this report, and the person you've put your most trusted lieutenant in charge of stopping the tyrant has just
Crow's
used
not a
the word
lieutenant.
genocide. Well, however the rank works, you were like most trusted person you sent to stop the tyrant, and they've just used the word genocide to describe.
Crow isn't like isn't a high up rank. Crow's like an agent near the bottom.
He's doing an important job. Oh,
Yeah.
He certainly is doing an important job for a nobody.
You gotta imagine, it's like a business where they're understaffed. Your casual has brought in their high school friends and is going to like help you out for the day.
honestly, it's and just below that Operation
it's like-
JFK.
It's like bring a parent. It's like bring your kid to work day, and I bring Grant in. You know, like.
Okay, it's the morning of 2:32.
Woo!
You wake up on the Echo, except for Monk, who's sleeping at home.
Sweet.
I think he's missing out.
Must be nice. Property ownership.
Yeah, damn. Wouldn't know what that's. Anyway,
Especially on the star of exorbitant prices.
yeah, Jesus.
Grant, just give me I think it's history I just need an economics check. Just
I'll throw down a history.
yeah, just give me a history so I can explain the economics of how this star works.
Yeah.
Please justify yourself.
I've sent it to Aaron. Like I think
I know exactly how this starts.
you know nothing.
I know exactly from
Monk, please explain the economics behind this to Grant.
keep us down. This star is built to keep
What
the
the fuck
man
was the
down.
economics?
It's gold march too.
I'll go
This
up and
is
pin it
just-
for you.
this is
It's
Don't
gold
march
march.
to
I remember
Cuisine.
reading it and I was like, where economics?
Wait, you read?
economics.
Did you just say Reed, like Blair Reed, like Reed family, like Gold Marsh connections?
Connection. I like that. I see where you're coming from, Grant.
Oh no, is my reading comprehension that bad?
I'm pinning it, I believe.
Anyway,
How
I made my
like-
economics check, and it's
You I think you have the understanding you seem to be talking about from that economics check.
all right, and Obviously, since I was telling everybody else how the economics works,
Do you want the?
understanding.
I do remember reading it. I didn't realize it was this far back. Do you guys want the reasoning for why cuisine's expensive?
Where are you?
I'd rather just be racist, but you know,
I'm
that's pretty
sorry.
good as well.
I'm
Aaron,
taking that out of
so-
context. Can I clip that one?
Feel free.
Is it
Aaron, as much
expensive?
as
Like
I'd like to-
Italy's expensive because people go and tourist good food, so they raise the prices because you know.
That's part of it,
Pull
yeah.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
pull in and see any farmland? Like when we were coming in, did we see any sort of like farmland or fisheries or even anything?
No.
How often do you see farmland? on the
Maybe
island?
some people have gardens, but
Hey, that's farmland.
it's really not.
Yeah, everyone grows their own food here, so it's like
That's actually the exact opposite.
The
of what's
exact
happening.
they're just
one
known,
grows
they're
their
just
food.
known for growing everything.
Yeah, they're just growers and showers. That's
So
what
how
this town's made
fresh
up
is
of.
the produce really?
You know what the crazy thing is?
Mhm.
Episteme has the same economics.
It's 10 times the price.
All the education is.
No, it just has a different it has a different industry that it does, but it's the same reason why things are expensive is because they have to import all their food because they don't have farmland.
Nothing's expensive where I come from.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Nothing's
true.
expensive where we go.
Yeah,
Let's just
Let's
go
go
there.
out.
Let's just go there and live out our
Farmland?
days while hiding from the tyrant.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah. If you wanted to hide from the tyrant, I think was it
When you lose a couple of
Sage's Vein is probably the place to go.
That's probably we'd have to ditch like all the tyrant related items though.
Yeah.
Just throw them in the throw them in the astral sea. Just go and then you just go home and you just stay there and do nothing because there's nothing to do there.
Yeah. Look, he won't. It's not like he's gonna try to conquer Sage's Vein. There's nothing there to conquer.
Yeah, that's kind of true.
Throw all the shit in the sea, run away, and watch the sun.
The tyrant comes as like, you are now under my control, and everyone, the 200 people that are there just go, okay, I guess.
It's like, okay, what does that involve?
Are you
It's
gonna
like-
hurt us? No, like not if you comply. What do I change if I comply?
You need to
Nothing.
pay me some, like, send some gold or whatever. It's like, I guess we don't have much of a choice. What are we gonna do? Fight back?
You said you have to send us like 50% of all the gold you make. It's like that's not how our economy works, but okay.
Yeah.
We'll send it your way.
Yeah, we'll let you. You would be the first to know.
We're just a commune, man. We just share what we have.
And obviously, we spoke about this last session, but if the tyrant doesn't like a commune, then he's a communist.
That's fully the opposite of how it works.
Obviously, the tyrant is communism, and that's the true enemy of this campaign.
Yeah.
Oh, I get it.
You know what's kind of crazy?
Mhm.
There is an enemy that is sort of communism, but it's just not the tyrant. There is you sort of if you're just you've got a point, but just you haven't though.
How many like political ideologies do you have represented in this world?
Fair few.
And how do I go to the hedonism star?
Question: what is the Iron Armada?
That's the communism.
I think no. I think
No, I think it would be something else.
I think you could probably figure it out, Monk. No one else probably
Yeah,
could.
yeah, okay. I just wanted to know if I was on the right track, and I definitely am.
Yeah, you know.
I think I can
Okay.
figure.
No way.
I think most.
No. Surely. Am I on the right track? I don't know.
Yeah, you don't have. No one else has enough info.
Is it? I'm just
Yeah.
gonna.
I'm
Except
just
for
thinking
Avery.
some-
Avery knows
the
everything
words
about
from
him.
I-
Yeah, they're
Iron Man.
techno anarcho-primitivists.
What the fuck does that mean?
Anarcho-primitives, but body mods are cool.
Yeah.
And they're the only ones
Futuristic
that aren't bad guys.
anarcho-primitivism.
Yep, cyberpunk Amish.
Technology sucks except for robot arms.
Which is
I'm a
true.
steampunk.
Nah, steampunk's got too much tech. Anyway.
We're
Monk,
doing something.
you get back to the ship.
I'm probably suited up in the Actually, no. We have to go all together and get our shit.
Yes.
Yeah, we need like a suit or something we bought last year.
Last year.
It's been a full year.
It's been a full year.
The cuisine's actually
Actually,
whizzing
so it
around
is.
like the astral speed, at
Yeah,
like
yeah.
light speed.
That was capital at one point before I did any math and went, holy shit, they're moving so fast.
How do you land on capital? You don't.
You just get in the general rain, wait 2 days, and they just hit you.
How do you survive?
Yeah, you go to dock and then just like obliterated.
The capital is just a humongous bouncy castle.
Who? Humongous what?
Bouncy castle.
Okay. Monk gets to the ship.
Hey Monk, welcome back.
Monk,
Morning, everybody.
if you were to enter the kitchen, you'd notice that all the stove knobs are missing. With that 26 perception.
All the stove knobs are missing.
Yep.
I've got a pair of pliers if you need.
And there's a lavender chilling in the sink.
I let them cook one day.
Who let them cook?
Also, the like stove's not connected.
I mean,
The knobs are gone. There is a note though. There is a note.
Is there a note?
Is
surely
there?
I see the note.
Yeah.
Okay.
I left a note.
I didn't have that
Knobs
written
are in
down.
the drawer. We didn't want the lavender to burn itself alive.
I mean, like, we're on cuisine. It's kind of a waste if we don't just eat out. The food is too good, I
Yeah.
guess. Like, cuisine's pretty fire. Where are the knobs at least? I guess I like rummage through and look
The
for the
drawer.
knobs.
I think they were just in one of the drawers.
Yeah, in the top drawer.
Alright, good
Which
to know.
the cutlery top drawer or the random shit top drawer?
Random shit top drawer.
Obviously.
Okay, and I'll just check the stove to make sure they disconnected it properly.
I think so.
No, just is this a gas stove?
Magic.
Okay.
What if the
That
magic
makes
leaks
sense.
out?
Honestly, Monk, I think that... Actually, no, you're pretty good at magic, I think. Aren't you?
Apparently.
Apparently, yeah.
When it comes to magical devices.
I mean, that is a rogue thing, basically.
Yeah.
Rogues are pretty good at using magical device. Anyway, everyone else I think is still asleep. Except for Blair, but...
Cool. Well, I've never slept.
I
What
mean-
time is it?
Wait, you said I wasn't asleep. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining the party.
I guess I'll, What time is it?
I hear
Um,
Monk outside. Hello.
What time would it be? That Monk would have headed
I
over.
thought you'd never get back.
What time were we planning on going to the, to pay our respects?
I think you need to pick up your suits first, right?
Yeah. I'm just thinking, like, how much time do we have? Should I wake them up now, or...?
It's sort of not a time. It's not really a
Yeah.
time like.
What
it's
time
not
was
an
this-
urgent
what-
thing.
Did we get a
What time is it?
time to pick up our clothes at all?
Morning.
Yeah, I mean, he'll probably be up.
It's sort of a
It'll
tourist
probably be-
destination. Time is. Not. No one's stressed about time really.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's go up and, like, knock on everyone's door.
Morning.
Morning, Garin. Get ready, we'll go pick up our clothes that we got made.
Aye.
That's not Gar, it's just a
Hello.
guy that's on our ship.
Completely.
Oh yeah, Monk. Did you check your room for anything? For any people in there that could be in there?
That's a good point. I'm gonna open up my room.
Looks like how you left it.
You going back to bed, Monk?
Sure.
Oh, please no. I've already spent 8 hours doing nothing.
You know you can do activities, right?
You should take up a hobby, Blair, honestly.
There's so many. You don't have to stand there above the bed.
Should I hate you?
You don't have to stand there above the bed, Blair. You also don't have to stand there above someone else's bed. Feel free to go to your own room during the night.
Grant, that happened one time.
You try and find the toilet, just.
Is everyone
Why would I be trying to find the toilet?
Oh, because you've been eating.
Oh. I'll knock on Grantman's room.
Hey, what's up, man?
Get ready, we'll head out soon.
I'm always ready.
Oops.
He
What time's it?
walks out. No idea, but we'll go pick up our clothes that we got made.
Sweet. I'll walk out the door doing a kickflip. Like you saw me in my pajamas. Like a second later, I'm skating out the door. All my clothes got a muesli bar in my mouth. Back on. I had to practice this for getting ready for school. So you know, I'm as a teacher. skating.
Grant's just got like a change of clothes like in the hallway that he rolls into above
Yeah.
the skateboard.
It's like some Wallace and Gromit level contraption when you open the door.
Oh my god, that'd be sick. I
Alright,
could totally see Grant doing that as well.
you guys head to Geppetto's.
Go ahead.
Pedos.
Head.
One
And
Geppetto.
Good morning.
welcome back. They're all ready for you. Here you go.
Alright, I'm gonna go try mine on.
Paid
Yep.
up front, right?
I believe you did, didn't you?
Yes. My recollection is that we paid up front, so
Yes.
Yes, we did.
Alright. What's
These are very like fitted things, so Geppetto wouldn't ever do like a deposit or anything. Can I wear my armor underneath this suit, or is it like very fitted?
Probably not.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Damn shit,
Yeah.
we just got this armor too.
It's okay. We'll switch back. Let me untick arm. I didn't fix it. Damn it.
Do you know?
It's okay. If we get into a rumble, I'll just turn it.
Oh wait. I might have fixed it actually.
Yeah.
If I do that and then I untick.
Tick.
Hey, it works.
Yep,
Okay,
that's
fine.
right.
Very nice. Very nice.
Amazing. Mine just worked.
Oh, you no longer have James, by the way.
Yeah, let me untick
Noticed.
James.
And you do have coffee beans.
Ooh.
My god, this is so
Sorry.
much shit.
You can also delete if you want.
No. It's like, you know, it was there.
Okay.
Suit.
Cool. Who wants to describe what they look like now? First.
I'm sure I can find a picture.
Alright, who wants
The
to...
monkey in a suit.
Yeah. Which monkey in the suit do I like the most?
Spoilt for choice.
Alright, Grant. What kind of suit did Grant get?
I think Grant would have gotten a nice tailored grey suit and a vest underneath it, and then to throw in a splash of color, it might have like a funky little tie that like tucks into it.
Grant would be a funky tie guy, wouldn't he?
I reckon he would be a kind of funky tie guy.
Would
Yeah.
he be like a regular tie or a funky like bow tie guy?
I reckon it's a funky tie purely because
A bow tie is
tie-
too wacky.
yeah, and also it doesn't have enough real estate for funky. You know,
Mm.
like you can have a cool bow tie, but you can have a tie that's like real.
What's the
And because
design of a
Grant
tie?
is such a regular man.
Yeah, true.
Regular men wear ties.
Yeah, I think. The design of the tie, I think I wanted to have. I was gonna say little monkeys dancing just because I like monkeys, but I feel like that'd be insensitive. It'd be like your dog's wearing a jacket that has just people drawn on it, like doing this. I think it wants little clown noses.
So red dots?
No, they're very specifically clown noses.
Oh, I was gonna think like something like a bunch of math equations, but
Nah.
okay,
On brand.
sure.
Oh,
That's-
I want to ask Geppetto
Like
how
dots
much
like a tree,
how much a black
like a graph.
hat would be.
Your hat came with.
Hat came with, awesome.
Yep.
I'll
Do you have a
put it.
picture?
For you,
Yeah.
hat comes with.
Oh yeah.
Because you know, you need a hat to finish the outfit, right?
There we go. Picture source from Getty Images.
Oh my
Let me
god.
just copy that and show everyone on stream. Oh, you went like old style.
Yeah, look, I thought like, you know, visiting the Don, I'd want something that would be like appropriate.
That's not even like the gangster type. Like I was thinking pinstripe suit for you, but that.
Nah, pinstripe
Nah.
suit felt like too sort of like businessy, where this is like I'm paying my
Okay,
respects.
yep.
Mm.
That's cool. Who's next? Blair.
Blair got kind of like what are they called?
A suit.
Yes, but like
A jumpsuit?
more
not a jumpsuit, although
A
that
gun.
was also a good idea. But like a woman's suit, so she's got like straight leg pants, and a blazer.
Pantsuit, is
And
it?
it's, yes, and like a very like flowy, drapey white blouse underneath. I don't have a picture.
Alright.
I could
Um,
maybe try and find one.
And like a jacket as well?
Yeah, like blazer.
Is it sort of in the Gold Marsh style where it's like kind of collars go up a bit?
No.
Okay.
No.
Avery.
Alrighty. Okay. I'm getting the pictures up. Okay. We wearing. Let me get the right one.
Is the green theme still applying?
It's a funeral.
So yes.
It's gotta be very dark green. Navy green.
I'm imagining like the Slytherin sort of green.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. We got the ruffled shirt.
The ruffle.
Oh my god. Yeah, let's just
Oh, true.
show this
We got
stream.
We got that long black coat with the coattails.
Next suit I get, I'm getting Miles Edgeworth's suit. I'm calling dibs. Next suit occasion that isn't a funeral.
No, so basically, we're
I mean,
keeping it.
he has your dimensions. You could request another. You could buy another suit if you wanted.
Oh, could I?
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
fine.
All right. What else? Avery.
Uh,
Is this
basically-
the jacket just in a dark green?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Basically, we're just keeping it piratey, but
Oh, yeah.
like funeral formal pirate.
Okay. Yep.
I don't think he does know, actually.
No, you want more? Right.
More?
More.
Macklemore.
We got a big dark pirate hat on. You got it. It's a special occasion.
Mournful.
Would
Oh, you got a
Geppetto
belt?
have a big pirate hat? You know what? Why not? Surely.
Kind of- surely.
Surely.
And then I'm trying to find a picture.
I just sort of turned this. This is a character customized station.
Yeah.
What, this-
Was it not meant to be?
I mean,
my
if that's what it was.
understanding.
That was what it was meant to be. I was just expecting everyone to go into like full like mafia style like pinstripe suits and have a cool like everyone's matching sort of vibe, but you guys did
I
not.
would feel bad for that though, because that's like stolen valor. I haven't even like kneecapped anyone yet.
Yeah, when we solve the crime, we'll all go.
Yeah, true. That would be good. Maybe we get our suits from somewhere else, or like see if we can get an employee discount because I can't afford this.
All right.
It's not even like an increased price for this one.
It's just regular.
It's just regular price.
It's just suits are expensive.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I don't mind. The Edgeworth suit, how much would that set me back hypothetically?
Probably another 15 gold, right?
I mean, as a sorcerer, the only thing I can spend is money on cosmetics. So I'm like either that or like a fuck off magic item. So I might buy a shirt.
Oh, a shirt. If it's just a shirt.
No,
then it would
the
be
whole thing.
Okay.
The whole thing.
Let me just look up.
Miles Edgeworth.
Yeah, let me just see what you're trying to talk about.
It's such a
a
great
lot.
look. It's
It's a
such a
lot.
great look.
Oh, okay. I see.
You like?
Yeah.
What do you
Holy
like?
I feel like Ratman would totally suit the Apollo Justice sort of.
What about,
Oh, dude, yeah.
who's the other dude? Von
Not the new Apollo Justice though. I don't think he's that much of a Giga Chad.
What about what if he just took Von Karma's look?
I'm gonna be honest. The ruffles seem very out of character for Grant to me.
Yeah,
No,
true.
but
Okay,
Apollo
no.
Justice, 100%.
Yeah, I see that one.
Let me grab Apollo Justice's one for a reference.
It's not just like a red suit and
Oh,
what
man,
about-
pants.
that's so cool.
No, but when he has the sailor army thing on, damn Giga Shadow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
give me
that-
the Apollo Justice one.
That's end of campaign, Grant.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'll put down the Apollo Justice.
Moving on, Kuro.
Fuck, whatever, just use this image, sure. So I got like,
You don't need
I
to
got
find
like
the
a
image, you
black-
just explain.
well,
on.
sure. It's just like a long black tailcoat, like, that's got like feathers on like the collar and like the cuffs, and like the very bottoms of like the tailcoat. Really, really give it a like crow look, you know.
Yep.
Really like a bird.
Alright.
Yay.
Goran's just got
Where-
like a well-fitted suit, but sort of in the sort of Gold Marsh style, where it's sort of like collar is just sort of goes up a bit, and that like the sort of where it gets buttoned is like asymmetrical.
Oh, that's cool.
Very-
Which I think only Blair would realize was like a Gold Marsh style.
Wow, Gold March sympathizer.
Okay, and you guys are all suited up.
Hell yeah. The grasping tentacles. I know. Sorry, a bit of a random one.
Yeah.
I was just going through my inventory. Are they a D&D thing or are they a homebrew thing?
They're a D&D thing.
Okay, sweet, sick. Because I lost my notes on them.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They're also a WoW move, apparently.
Oh, that makes sense. It's pretty pretty vague, or pretty generic sort of thing. All right, Goran's.
Tentacles.
So you guys leave the tailors.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll probably head straight to Vico's body to pay
Yep.
our respect.
I think Goran's just gonna be like, I didn't know the guy. I'm just gonna walk around a bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Where should we meet up with you, Goran? Or
I'll just meet you back on the Echo.
Oh, nice.
sure thing?
He's just gonna go, and I don't need to voice him when or for all the other NPCs.
No,
Was it the coiling grasp?
like,
tentacle?
I didn't know him either. Is it okay if I?
You don't have to come. Yeah.
I don't want to like intrude.
I mean, he's a pretty like public guy. Like you're welcome to come and pay your respects.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Hey.
Cool. Anyone else?
Yeah, I'll come along.
Yeah, come along.
On the way.
My axe.
And my was it the coiling grasp tattoo satch? Sorry, just so I can just put it down in my notes.
I don't have it up at the moment.
Oh, good. Because I'll put it in my like skills, so I actually use it.
I just should be able to look it up. I think. I know it was a magic eye required attunement. I think it lets you like grab or something.
Yeah,
While
I
I walk there, I'm
think
just kind of like, guys, I need you on like your best behavior. You know, there's gonna be a lot of important people there.
Can do. When have you ever seen me not on my best behavior?
Yes, like literally yesterday. Got me in a lot of trouble.
I have. You've unfortunately made some incorrect assumptions about how high my behavior goes, and if you didn't think that was my best. No, I will behave myself. Yes.
All right.
Don't include the funeral.
When you walk
I'll leave
in,
my skateboard.
Monk Bun's gonna just wave you down.
Yep, I'll head towards Bun. Do you want me to drop my character, or are you gonna?
I'll
pause?
drop. Also, you've had a long rest, so you should be on full health, I believe.
Do I have my long rest button? Did I set that up? Yo.
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 All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, who's gonna explain? Hello, Monk.
Bun.
It's good to see you. Is everyone else here?
Yeah.
So it's a sort of a large kind of hall room with a bunch of like pews set up, At the front, there's a casket with a picture of who you would assume is Vico Beneventi. You see people coming up, paying their respects, talking to different people up here. Some of you guys, if you remember Marco, he's talking to this woman over here.
Who's Marco?
Hello.
Any Marco knowers?
Hello?
If you
Don't say that out loud.
Marco, actually,
Hello.
let's see. Give me insights, I guess. If anyone remembers meeting, Monk can have advantage.
Would that be history?
I have the advantage button. Damn it.
Insight.
Well, it does rolls twice, so it's easy.
Insight, so I can read based off his facial expressions who he is.
All right, Monk and Avery can remember Marco as Dorothy's chef. That you met on
Oh,
Polaris.
Yes, of course.
Which I don't remember.
Do I have that in my
I don't.
notes? No, I do not.
Right. Bun's gonna do. Okay. So we've got. So we've got the capos over here. Do you need a refresh of what they each of them do? Everyone,
Yes.
Who's who? All right. So Leone Ferrari. He points to the the orcish guy. It's quite big. Sort of got wrinkles though, so starting to show his age. Is Consigliere? No, he's the underboss. He was Vico's right-hand man. He's possibly going to be the next Don.
Suspicious.
Mm-hmm.
The Consigliere Urbano, he's still coming from Capital, so as soon as he gets here, we'll be having a meeting on who's going to be the next Don.
How you spell that?
Which one?
Urbani?
D-O-N.
Urbano?
Oh, Urbano, sorry.
Urbano.
Got me.
Out of SE. Right. And we got Falmo, those two talking together. You got Falmo, and you see it points to a halfling. He's deal with. He mostly does collections. Make sure people are paying their dues. He's talking to Kemenor, the elf. You see like an elven guy. He makes sure people follows the rules. He's the one who had to deal with those two chuckle fucks that were messing with shades.
Okay.
Over there, you got the Beneventi children. Well, they're not children, but you got Cristiano and Nicolina. Cristiano's the eldest, so he's pretty much a generalist. He is being, groomed to be next on. Nicolina, she's mostly deals with the family businesses. And then over there, points to like the woman talking to Marco, who's dressed in just like fine clothes, which probably only Blair can recognize some of the brands of. She's Georgia. She deals with basically our wealthier guests here, tourists. Keeps the money flowing.
What did Nicolina do, sorry? Oh, Nicolina and Cristiano. I almost had it.
Nicolina, she deals with family businesses.
And Cristiano was Ronaldist, I think.
Would
He was
I
the oldest and the generalist, was it?
Yeah, he was basically being groomed to be next on, so he was overlooking them. Just knew a little about a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Would I recognize Georgia at all?
Probably not. But like some of the brands he's wearing is probably from Goldmarsh.
And how many of them would actually know who I am?
You're not very high up. Like you weren't super involved, so like maybe some of them would have met you once.
Okay. I'll just pretend like they don't really know me.
I like how even though you're not very high up, it's they who haven't met you rather than you meeting them.
I'm gonna be the guy who takes down the tyrant after becoming the god of luck,
Hell
That-
yeah. Got a skateboard.
Where's the wood? Touch wood.
just to contextualize this event for everyone, we're set to investigate the death of the Don, right?
On it's
So
kind of the
everybody
download
who's
though.
next in line is a suspect to us, and like all the people involved, like close to that, right?
The people who would gain from the
Yeah,
Don's death and who would become the Don next, I think pretty much in this room.
Perfect. So
Except for Urbano, who's got
Urbano.
now
Yeah,
would be
he's also
rude.
could be Don, yeah.
It would be considered rude for me to interrogate everybody here, but I will
Yes.
like note to Monk like, hey, keep an eye out for this because these are like our dudes.
I'm aware.
Give me a stealth to tell him that. just a
Oh well, I won't actually do it if it requires a check then.
DC 10.
DC, can Monk assist by like using
Sure.
his hat to like cover our mouths
Sure.
and stuff?
Okay,
Like,
sweet. Yeah, I don't want to. I promise to be on my best behavior, and if I get us thrown out, I'm going to try my hardest. What was it? Stealth.
Stealth.
Cool. Rolled a nat 10. Plus 2, but rolled a natural 10.
Yep. Easy. Yep.
I shit my pants then.
yeah, Monk is like doesn't look loud, but it's okay.
Like thankfully, like Blair like sat down at the right times, like although like
There's-
he's like cranked.
There's like also just people walking through, so it's not like it's like there's people coming up going like, so sorry for your loss, and then putting flowers on the casket and having some of there's probably sort of little tables with small like hors d'oeuvres on them, and take one
Since
of them
it's,
and moving on.
Since it's cuisine, when they put flowers on the casket, do they put self-raising flour on the casket?
Yes.
Excellent.
They're hoping that he comes back to life because it's like self-raising.
Self-raised deading flour.
Yo, that would go crazy as an ingredient.
Oh shit! Put it in the pill. Put it in the pill.
We're just crushing up like the revivified diamonds and sprinkling it on.
Yeah. Just get the shadow diamond. Quick, correct.
All right.
I believe they didn't use Revivify on the fucking Don.
I think he died like he got alcohol poisoning or some shit.
Did he get murdered? Allegedly.
Yes,
You
so
can't Revivify that.
well, there's an interesting thing
No, I think
because
the story is that he wasn't like that. What he died. I think heart attack was what you got told. Which
Heart attack
Yeah.
after having a bottle of vodka.
and if you drink and if you like die of alcohol poisoning, Revivify doesn't cure diseases, so he'd just come back and die instantly, which would be pretty disrespectful.
it's also,
can you
Revivify
cure-
isn't that easy to do. Revivify is pretty expensive, and
Wait,
Revivify is a pretty high level wizard.
Don't you also
within
need it like
a minute.
1 minute after?
Yeah.
I figured out what we need to do though to figure this out.
True
Yeah.
resurrection.
That's just so expensive.
We
in
don't
one
have
bowl.
Oh my
that.
god, speaking of Phoenix, right?
Yo, here he comes.
Let's fucking get into the seance. Oh, I'm possessed by him now.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
just, we'll
let's
just
face
speak
it
to
to the
Dad,
monkey.
it's fine.
That is something we could totally do, eh? Does
Just
anyone
do it.
have that?
Just don't let anyone cremate him. Does
Can you get that
anyone have
eventually?
Do I have anything in relation to dead people?
We've
I
killed
think I
people.
do.
You've got withering touch.
Yo, do not do that here.
That makes dead people. Is that what you're interested in?
Actually, what is the social norms or mores on bringing a ghost to a funeral?
Yeah, is that? Put on.
Look,
Like,
no,
I think
Rubbing
like
it in, like, haha.
she's clearly here to like pay her. Like she's got the suit and everything, you know.
Look,
put on
ghosts
some
are
makeup.
people
Put on some
too.
makeup. Put on some blush.
So sorry, I was just looking something up. What are you doing?
No, it's just like we brought a ghost to this like funeral.
Oh,
Yeah.
like there's a lot of people who look kind of weird. Like there's an octopus man over there. There's a.
Does he play drums?
Would you like to ask him?
I feel like that'd be insensitive.
Yeah, it
He
might
had a
be.
drum kit. He's had a drum kit.
There's a time and place for everything, and this is not really the place for a lot of things.
I saw what happened to the fucking moon guy fiasco, so I don't want to start asking
That
octopus.
honestly wasn't that bad because he like that just confused him. It didn't like offend him.
Oh. Do
But
I
you
know
know-
anything about? No, I rolled battle.
No.
You guys like moon god. I'm like, I'm so sorry,
It
bro.
was just like, oh, so how's the moon like? And he's going, what the fuck
What the
are you
fuck
on
are you
about?
talking It's like if somebody asked you how the moon was like.
Basically, yeah.
Like, I don't
Well, it'd be more like someone asking me what, I don't know, Germany's like. And it's like, I have no idea.
no reason why I should.
Alright,
All right.
you guys doing?
Is there
I
a
think there's probably
band
like a line to see his
Yes.
body, like yeah.
Yeah, or it seems to be a closed thing.
Mm.
Interesting.
Probably not for any specific reason. You could figure it might just be because he's going to be there for
Yeah.
some time, and it's like,
Yeah.
Buddy.
All right, well, I'll walk up.
yep. Feel free to do that.
And I'll just look at the casket. Monk will take off his hat and hold it to his chest. Then he'll just think about like what the family's done for him, what he's done for the family. Like he's been in here for a while. Honestly, he's not
Yeah.
like. Look, Monkey's not like the most, but like this is where Monkey has been for like probably like the past like decade, maybe more.
Oh, yeah, probably
Yeah,
a bit more than a decade.
yeah. Monk would just be like they've given so much to Monk at this point, and it's just like like Vico was like untouchable. Like he seemed like that guy who would never go away, who would always be there, and the Monk is just like in disbelief almost.
Yeah.
And then he remembers like, oh shit, no, he is like, oh, this didn't happen on accident. This isn't like a coincidence. And he snaps back to it. And then I guess we'll go over to Leon first.
Cool.
And I'll just ask, how's everything going?
Oh, it's gonna be rough, but
Yeah, I can't
just-
imagine how much work you have cut out for you right now.
yeah, we're just worried that anyone else is gonna make a move right now. It seems like they're not doing anything.
Well, if they do, we won't take it, sitting down.
No, definitely not.
If there's a fight they're looking for, I think we're about ready.
Let's just hope it doesn't come to that.
I don't want it either. Yeah, good luck with everything.
Thank you.
I'll probably go over to Cristiano and Nicolina and just say, like, sorry for your loss. I can't imagine what you guys are going through.
Thank you.
And I'm looking at, I guess, Cristiano, who I'd expect to sort of like have more of a motive, more than the other two children.
Yep. Roll me an insight.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume he's pretty hard to crack. But I want to see if he's like, actually remorseful, or if he's, or something seems off about the amount of remorse he like, or not
Yeah.
remorseful. Yeah, if he's got any
He
sort
seemed
of
very guilty,
guilt.
yeah.
Yeah, or if he seems like not as sad as he should be for
Ooh.
losing his father.
20. I think with a 20, you can kind of tell that, like, he's sad, but the sadness is being dulled by the fact that, like, he has had 100 people in the past hour come up and say the same thing to him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, he's not grieving at the moment, he's just dealing with the process. And so, thank you.
And I'll probe him a bit more, be like, if it comes to it, you've got very big shoes to fill. But I'm sure
Yeah.
you will be fine.
Thank you. I am honestly not sure if I'm ready for it, but
No one would ever be ready for it.
I suppose that's
Like-
true.
He was something else.
He was. Roll me another insight for me.
All right, let's keep this going. Watch this. That one.
Oh yeah.
Where's the wood? Oh, this is fake wood. Ah!
Oh no, you cooked us.
Or
Ooh.
with a 23, as you're saying, like, big shoes to fill, and he's like, "So I'm not ready," like, no one ever is. You can probably notice out of the corner of your eye, Nicolina's sort of just getting a bit upset at you, like, at your words.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
But, like, quick,
Noted.
like, just a flash before it just, like, very quickly, she goes back to normal.
And
I didn't even
Nicolina
mean
was-
to do that. Damn, Monk is
Well done.
crazy. Mad when. Alright. And that's all I'll say, like, have a nice day. And I'll walk off back to everybody.
Yep.
Hey Monk, how you feeling?
You probably see it like a person with antlers go and have a pretty much similar experience as Monk just did.
Look, it's definitely like a surreal thing.
Yeah.
I never in like a million years would I imagine this to happen. Like, I would never expect to see this.
No.
Honestly, if he lived forever, I would not be that like surprised. But
Seemed like it
is.
would.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, if anyone wants to, pay their respects, feel free to do so, but if not, we can go do our own thing.
You know what, I can take you to the booze lounge.
Yeah.
I'll,
Are we, is this like, I guess I like, huddle. It's like, is this like a sort of, like, how discreet are we being about this?
I'd be
You can
fairly
always
discreet.
You
Okay,
can always
cool.
be more discreet. You can always be less discreet later, but you can never be not discreet and then cover it up.
And but I know you're
Yeah.
a busy guy. After we, have a look around, where should we find you?
I mean, I'm gonna have to. While you're there, I'm gonna have to be there with you.
Ah,
That's-
great. Okay.
Like, it would not be a good look to just let you just be there without supervision.
Cool, all right. Let's get going then.
So,
I'll can I pay my respects to the Don, not as like a criminal lord, but since he clearly made an impact on Monk's life, I'd like to
yeah, feel free.
do it out of the respect as an individual who clearly had some guts in him. But yeah, I'll walk up. I'll just like nod at the casket.
Feel free to move your character.
Oh sweet. I'll walk up. I'll stand there. I'll have a bit of a think about. First, I'll acknowledge the Don, the great Don. He's clearly done a lot before thinking about who all our suspects are. But I'll nod to the people. I won't say anything. But can I get just a general? Because I'm not like a very insightful person. Can I just get a general read on what they are? On like how they're feeling. I just want to see like
Yeah.
maybe if anyone's seeming like openly antagonistic or eyeing off another person or whatever. They're just like I don't know.
Yeah, give me an insight. Oh my god. Alright.
Wow.
So, these two
Oh
are
my
just
God.
sort of having a conversation. They very much seem like this. I mean, he was going to die at this point. We've kind of dealt with it, or we're not dealing with it, and we're just going on. Except, and then you notice this guy just staring you daggers. Leone seems very much my good friend of many years has died, and I just need to be strong for now. I'll grieve later. This isn't time. Which is sort of similar vibe to his children. And Georgia is sort of just... you can kind of get more she's sort of just here.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then so his children was it Nicolina that was the one that was like got annoyed when Monk
Yeah.
said big shoes to shoes.
Yep.
Mhm.
And Felmo Big Bluff. What did Felmo do?
Did you catch it? He was collections.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh no, sorry. What did Felman do? Like, what did Felman do? Like, for my insight.
Oh, he's just sort of having a chat at
Okay,
the
yeah.
moment. It's
But even Cloud is eyeballing me.
yes.
Yeah, well, that's because you fucked with Jodes.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know if well, might be related. Might be because he thinks we're onto him.
I hope not.
You haven't done anything suspicious in terms of investigating, so you should be fine.
Yeah, I'll give him a nod and I'll walk him back to Monk.
Cool.
Yeah, that's
Alright, Avery, you doing any druid respectful things?
It wouldn't feel. You know what? Just gonna druid craft a little rose.
And then make it
And
alive.
Do I know if a rose means anything like flower language, mafia sort of stuff?
Oh wait, shit.
Yeah,
Shit.
fuck.
Right.
I'll see
Now
you
you
like
said a
forever.
rose. You said a rose, Avery.
Hey, Mug. I made this rose, but I just realized that might be. Is there a flower I should pick?
Not really, I don't think.
I'm sure the gesture will be appreciated.
It's also it's sort of like a fancy word. If a druid comes to your funeral and casts like a blessing sort of thing, it's not like a disrespectful thing. It's like, oh, that was someone important, someone else that showed up, blessed, and then leaves.
Yeah, druids are so cool with that level of versatility. Like, could you imagine like a wizard or a sorcerer comes up? And just, okay, so I can blow a hole in your casket, or I can freeze it. What do you want?
Yeah, it's like either like clerics or like druids. If they just rock up and do a blessing and leave, it's like, oh, all the time that's just sort of like a lot of stories are just sort of that sort of thing druids do, or just show up to funerals and be like, you're blessed, or like show up to baptism, or not baptism probably because that's a Christian thing, but like show up to whatever those events are and just be like, here's a blessing or a curse.
Sorry, they don't show up the baptisms. They go
Yeah.
to like the like. Avery was actually a Christian as a bar mitzvah.
Yeah. If a cleric should, what would it be rude hypothetically? If a cleric showed up and just raised the corpse,
Probably, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of time that would be, yeah.
it'd be
When a
inconsiderate. You wanna
necromancer walks into your funeral.
Oh no, you don't want that.
Yeah. Avery wants
Can
to
I tell
do
you
just
guys
like
about
a
my,
general blessing, like funeral blessing. They can.
Did I tell you guys about my my plans for my funeral?
No, you didn't.
No.
IRL or in game?
Is this
IRL,
Monk's or
IRL.
yours? Okay.
Oh, well, it's in game now. What do you want, Monk?
So me, Monk, we want like our funeral to be a costume party,
Okay.
and then I'll be in the casket in a like my costume will be a milk carton, and then you'll see above my body on like a billboard, it'll just say "Don't cry over spilt milk."
I think I would actually take enough psychic damage to die.
My funeral plan is to have a cardboard cutout of myself.
Oh my god, I'm getting like an impersonator of myself.
Fucking Elvis.
I want to stage a series of fake funerals so that no one will really know when I'm dead.
Oh my god.
It's like, you go to your funeral and then a week later you're like, oh, hey guys, what's up? Playing D&D.
Yeah.
I want to also get like a recording of a knocking on wood.
That's all.
Like,
It was like, let me out.
yeah.
But it's open casket.
Yeah, we open the casket and it's just like, oh, we know she's dead. Yeah, the other voice recording's like, gotcha, every time you open up the casket.
Alright. Anyone else going up and showing respects?
Speak now, forever hold your peace. No one has spoken. Let's
Cool.
Alright.
Right.
Obviously, Kuro couldn't speak there because Kuro's always got that piece on him.
Yeah.
Alright, so then one is gonna take you to the like walk down a building to like a probably 2 or 3 story manor sort of thing. Walk into the lounge.
Hell yeah.
Let me just find. Oh, that's not one. Let me just find the music.
Is that record player actually?
How do I loop YouTube video?
Right click.
Right click, and then there should have a loop.
You may need to
button.
open it in browser if you haven't already.
Ah, yes, loop.
There's also stats for nerds, which I mean, I feel it's kind of exclusionary because I thought I was a nerd, but then I opened it up and I've got no fucking idea what it has.
I
So-
know, right? I looked at it, I'm just like, oh, I guess I'm not a nerd. Despite
Yeah,
me
I-
playing D&D right the fuck now.
I clicked on it. It was like stats for nerds, and I looked at it. I didn't understand it. I looked back, saw myself in the mirror. I had a backwards cap. I was ripped as shit. Football on one arm.
Okay. So the way this is gonna work, it's sort of like a point and click thing. So like if you want to,
Phoenix, right?
if you want to investigate
hell yeah.
something, just like sort of tell me what you're investigating. I'll give you like which check you need to make, and then I'll give you information based on how you do. So when you walk in, you see basically like coffee table surrounded with some chairs. There's bookshelves in the back. Massive, just a wall filled with wine on to like the left. You got I believe a drinks cabinet and a glasses in there, and then a cabinet of drinks, different like drinks. Over here's just sort of like a small table, with some stuff on it.
And you said investigation checks.
Tell me what you want to have a look at, and then you'll make a check depending on how you're looking at
Have
it.
a look at this.
I'm gonna enhance my ability for intelligence.
Okie dokie.
Record player.
I'll also enhance ability for intelligence action as well.
What's the intelligence one?
Oh,
It is.
Like Al's wisdom or
What's this
something.
cunning? I think Al's wisdom might be wisdom there.
I was like, wait a minute.
Boom.
Clearly doesn't have Al's wisdom. Oh fuck, this cutting at the
who's missing?
moment.
Who's missing?
It's got fucking turtles waddle.
Oh, Monk's missing.
Little waddle.
It was Monk this whole time. God damn
Technically,
it.
Bun is a suspect as well. Not a very like, because he's one of the Kappa, right?
Yeah, he's a capo. He's could be potentially the next Don.
I feel like in terms of who's the next Don, do we have like a rough ranking? Like it's probably Cristiano Leone, like Cristiano and Leone at the top, right?
Yes.
But
Yeah.
we expect probably Cristiano because we knew him to like, he was in that spot already.
Vico was the one kind of going, you're going to be Don one day, so I'm going to teach you the business. Whereas Leone,
Yeah.
he was sort of the underboss, so he was dealing with all the stuff, but also he's getting old, so he's like, he might just retire at this point.
Yeah.
Urbano, roll me a insight. I'd be
Sure.
doing Monk. Let's see how much you... I don't know, I need to... I want Streetwise back.
You can just ask for like a proficiency intelligence check or something.
Yeah, but
You
it's...
can make it up on the spot.
Also, I think Streetwise was wisdom, though.
Yeah, we
Anyway.
can decide
Expertise
that.
and insight.
Streetwise is survival, man.
Urbano is basically... It's sort of... He probably could, if he wanted to be, like, sign up to be Don, but he's pretty good in, like, his position where he kind of wants to keep being the senator. Because it's like...
Oh, true.
So he's off in capital all the time, so that's sort of like... You probably heard that he's been, like, consigliere since the guy before Vico. So he sort of just kept his role moving forward because he could do it well, and everyone's like, yeah, he can keep doing it because he's good at it. Alright. Do we want to have like an ordered list initiative sort of
Should we
thing, so
roll
to keep in order?
If
Sure.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna click roll
Sounds
initiative,
good.
and instantly my mindset went to like, okay, they're good there, secure the like. No, just talk.
Just as a way so like one person doesn't investigate everything sort of thing.
Yeah, and so we're not talking over each other too. I think
Yeah.
that's a really good idea.
Oh, wow.
Talking stick time.
Talking stick time.
Talking stick.
Basically.
That's for me.
Oh wow.
Is it
And
I have to
Blair.
wait my turn.
and Monk and or Bun? Is it
I didn't
cool?
work
Where
it.
we're
Oh,
able to.
I'll just add it in. It's fine.
Okay, thank you.
Is anything off limits, or are we allowed to take a look at everything?
Have a look at whatever you like. Kuro.
Just put it back, you know.
Oh yeah, just sort
Oh,
of.
I'm
don't-
not pocketing evidence. That's
Oh,
frowned upon in most crime
Just
circles.
don't just like mess up everything.
I'm not the police.
Yeah. Bro,
Wait.
what do you want to look at?
Where did the Don die? Like, this
Um,
was sitting on like this chair.
this
Which
chair.
And like the glass would have been over here.
Yes, there. Yeah, next to him is a bottle of next to there is just like a bottle of vodka on the table.
Is this the bottle that he drank when he died?
Yes.
We don't know that for sure if there was a
It's
second
it's
person.
a it's a
Does anyone have Detect Don?
The tech Don.
Oh, like Detect
Probably
Don
not.
the Killer?
Thanks. What? So what are you gonna look? Sort of. Yeah, you see the bottle of vodka on the table next to the chair.
I asked Martin, is this just the alleged bottle he drank from when he died?
That's what we assume.
Um,
Follow up? You gotta follow up, Your Honor?
uh,
Drink it.
can I like inspect like the area around here for like any like blood or anything?
Bad
Clean
vibes.
up blood.
Cool. Perception or investigation? I think either will do.
What perception fucking sucks. How about a 2020?
Hell yeah.
That's 2 nat 20s.
Yep.
Let's
Okay.
go.
So you don't find blood.
Uh-huh.
You can probably, but you do find. First thing, I think you notice bottle of vodka, no cup.
Uh-huh.
That's
Um,
either hard as fuck or very suspicious.
and under, let's see, where's all my information?
Can we just print it out in general? I'll-
Anyone got detect fingerprints?
You notice some vodka has been spilt on the floor.
Ooh.
Okay.
Also, as you look around, because you've rolled so fucking well, you find a bit of carpet has been got like a burn mark in it, and so as you like look down underneath the chair, you find a cigar that's half burnt.
Interesting.
Beneath this chair.
Yes.
Alright, I'll
this-
relay my findings to the group.
You didn't suspect it to die.
My fellow friends, there is a burnt cigar under the chair, and the vodka is either drunk straight from the bottle or there's no cup,
Also the vodka on the floor.
and the vodka on the floor.
Okay.
Avery.
Try and look for a
How much vodka is on the floor? Sorry, is it like do we have an idea of how much it is?
Puddle?
It's sort of hard to tell. Sort of like as you lean down, you could get like a whiff of vodka from the floor, and but it's
Okay.
also like evaporated in a couple
Yeah.
of days.
How much vodka is left in the bottle?
Vodka's probably like a bottle. I say that big. It's probably like that full-ish.
Half-ish for like
3/4, something like that.
3/4 for like a
I
absolute.
like to think
Yeah.
1/4 empty.
Hey, Avery, what do you want to have a look at?
Alrighty.
That was a very good roll, Ryan.
I know, right? I was like, what the fuck?
Just strike out the things that you have.
What are these things on the table?
Alright, you want to investigate the coffee table? So, you see that's a book, and that's a small box. Which one would you like to have a look at?
I'll have a look at the small box. Words are beyond me.
Seems to be a small box about that by that-ish. You can, this is got like a little latch that you open up, and you see it's pretty much full of cigars.
Pretty much, or fully full.
Full of cigars.
Roll me an investigation, or probably investigation, yeah, or maybe probably investigation.
Insight.
Investigation. That's right.
Oh.
Damn, these are some cigars.
Yeah, some cigars in a box.
Monk, was he known for smoking cigars?
Very much so.
No.
Just look,
Wow.
just look at the box.
I've got some. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was planted.
think
Actually,
it was
also give me an
cancer.
insight. There is a
Insight?
reason to have an insight here.
Who?
Never mind.
Oh my god. How many Avery? How many cigars are in the box? Like, does it look like the box is full of cigars, or were there some missing?
With the 5.
Oh,
Wait,
but you
any
can
roll
count.
perception?
Yeah, you can count. With like Grant bringing that up, you can kind of have a look at it. Seems
Wait,
to be
what is
like it have probably 8 cigars in there, and two of them are missing.
Okay.
All right. Two
I was-
of them are missing.
Yes.
Well, maybe he smoked it before, but I was just checking because if it was a full cigar box, then that'd be suspicious because it means he got the cigar from somewhere else, and that could have been the method of delivery.
But
But-
if 2 are missing, it does suggest something as well, potentially.
Do we have an idea of what brand of cigars it is?
Oh, that's true.
Oh.
Blair, where would you buy these cigars?
Blair can find out where we would buy those cigars.
Blair, give me an insight with advantage.
Now we're thinking with portals.
I know. Where's my character sheet? Where?
It's on roll
Inside?
20.
I'm like
Yeah.
trying to be like against the like make it harder. So I want to give you the information.
Yeah. sweet.
16. You can kind of tell that these cigars are probably clearly given as a gift because they're like sort of that fancy sort of. They're like
Mhm.
decent, pretty decent value sort of thing. From they're sort of like bespoke sort of thing. So like you're not sure exactly where they're from, but they'll probably they're
Like custom
pretty
made.
nice. Yeah.
Is there any like branding on them?
No.
It's probably
Well, no,
like-
not branding if it's custom made, but like, you
Oh,
know how
like-
like an artist will put their
Yeah.
signature on something.
like a monogram or whatever.
Any way to indicate where
There
we would
is
like
not.
for those?
Okay.
Do they smell poisoned?
Yeah. Is it?
Roll me a. I think this would be
I mean,
survival or nature, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
survival, because
cigars
I'm gonna
already-
smoke the cigar and see if it's poison.
I'll do survival.
aren't
Give it to Bomber Feet.
cigars kind of just
Which cigars are you looking
poison
at?
anyway?
Yeah.
Oh, with the 22.
Yeah.
You look at the cigars; they seem normal, and then you look at
The burnt one on the
The
ground.
burnt one?
Smoked one.
and you can find a purple flower in it that you can figure that it's probably poisonous.
I am a druid.
Yep.
Avery, what's that?
It's a poisonous flower.
Nightshade.
It's called Persona
Persona 3?
Dernicus.
You'd have to probably find a book somewhere to like and compare it to find out what
Books?
actual
Researcher.
What
my
actual, like,
background.
thing it is. Yeah, that's
Where-
like
where
yeah.
would we-
You'd
where-
have to
where
you'd
would
have
we find the
to
book?
you'd have to research like what exact flower it is. So between Avery and or
Where would
Grant,
we buy
Where's
this
the flower?
flower?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
I'd have to return to the library of the ancient druids.
Wait, we got books here.
Could I do another check to
doesn't matter
see whether
which
we could
book.
buy this flower
Just
from
you put-
anywhere?
Hey, we could
if it's
just have, like,
poison, a poison shop basically, an apothecary. You'd have to guess. It's your turn.
My turn?
Yep.
Is there an apothecary on this island?
Star.
Star?
This island.
Oh, an island is like sort of an accurate sort of thing. Yeah, there'd be an apothecary. Of course there would be. Is there anything you wish to investigate, Blair?
I would like to investigate this drinks cabinet.
Yes, that is
We expect no.
mostly just a bunch of like you see mostly like sake and vodkas and some probably other spirits. Give me either perception, investigation, or probably one of those two. Let me just open the character sheet so I can see if I'm missing a skill.
So, Satch, was this the Don's Lounge exclusively, or was this open to other Mafia members?
I think Bob will explain. It's mostly where he relaxes, but also occasionally if the leaders of different gangs need to meet, they're going to meet here.
Okay, so he'd
talk
stop
about
monitoring
business.
that. I'm trying
Basically,
to figure out yeah.
What am I rolling?
Investigation, perception.
Oh, roll perception.
Yeah, not
Some
much.
bottles.
Some bottles. Nothing seems super suspicious.
How many bottles of vodka are there compared to the other ones?
You know, just sort of rows and along. Probably like a row of vodkas and then a row of sakes and some other spirits.
And is there like on the row of vodkas? Is there like a hole for where the vodka and
Ooh.
the table is?
With a 6, you don't notice any.
Wow, I'm just blind.
Well, if you don't notice any, that means it could have come from somewhere else.
It also could mean she didn't notice one. So
Yeah, but I don't want to metagame it.
Grant.
All right. I've got a question first. Excuse me, is it Bun? His name's off the board.
Fun.
Yeah,
Bun.
Bun.
Do we know if the Don met with anyone the night he died?
Not sure. Honestly, no one's. As far as we can tell, no one was around really. He just came into here, and then in the morning he was found heart attack.
Okay. This book in front of me, I'm gonna pick it up. I'm gonna
Cool.
begin leafing through it.
Bookshelf. No, not bookshelf. Where's the coffee table? Cookbook.
Cookbook. Poison.
It
Vodka
is.
poison. I mean, it's really confusing.
It is titled "The Culinary Case for Cannibalism."
I mean, fuck me, I've already sat down, I've got the book in my hand, I might as well have a squiz.
Okay, give me a. What would this be? This would be a. I want to say insight.
Oh, ew, I don't want to invest. I want
Or-
to investigate it. Hang on, investigation is like for joining the dots between facts, and stuff like that. Could I perhaps make this an investigation roll, or otherwise intelligence-based roll?
Here's the thing. I'm trying. Okay, what would be sort of media analysis? Because that could be an intelligence. Give me an intelligence insight.
Okay. Okay, let me work this out. So my proficiency bonus is I'm proficient, so it's 3, and my intelligence is 3, so I need a +6. All right, so
Your intelligence 3, my god.
Yeah,
Good
excuse
job,
me, how
teacher.
many PhDs do you have?
I'll roll religion, but it's the same.
Yeah,
It's the same number. I have advantage though.
you have
because-
advantage. A 23. This is a strange book, is what you're finding.
Yeah, fuck me, I could tell from the blurb.
Because like it has some stories where it's like their stories are like people who got stranded on an island and they had to eat each other, and then like describes what it tastes like. It's some stories like that, and then it has like in the middle it's making a modest proposal, and then at another bit it sort of gives like recipes from like the Feywild of how to cook gnomes,
What
and
the
it's.
fuck?
It's like this. It's you can't tell like how satirical it is. Like at the start, it seems to be like, here's some stories about cannibalism. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, whoa.
And then it's like, oh, cannibalism's crazy, isn't it? We wouldn't actually do it though. That would be a super thing. And then the end's like, this is how to do cannibalism. And just like,
Pipeline.
it's sort of an anthology of different authors and stuff that just put together with the main theme of cannibalism. And it's a strange like you can't tell. It's like. Yeah, you can't. There's sort of like pro and anti at different points, and then sort of other points is just like making a case of like maybe cannibalism isn't that bad as we thought it might be.
Monk, not Monk. Oh, Monk and Bun. Was the Don known to associate with cannibalism?
What?
Is this-
No.
What?
I'll check.
Wait.
Can I
Hang
check
on.
Sorry. Can I
This
check
place-
the back of it to see if it was taken out from a library? Like it was got the initials.
That doesn't look like it.
That was it. That was a long shot.
That would have been crazy.
This place is cuisine, the place for culinary experimentation.
Mhm.
Does anyone like write in their will that when they die
Oh,
they want
genius. This is some
their
8-head shit.
body to be used for like culinary
This is some.
pursuits?
Perhaps I dare I say
Are
9-head.
you asking everyone this?
Yeah, I'm.
Yeah.
Oh no, sorry, not yet. Please do.
Monk, give me a history.
Look, it's probably not in Monk's will.
Yeah.
Grantman put in his will to eat this dick. So.
Oh.
Ooh. Barnes probably kind of. I think I've heard about it. Some freaks doing that, but it's not a common thing.
Interesting. Thank you for the insight. Do we? No. No.
All right, Monk.
Um.
It was
hang on,
close
enhance.
do we know that there's a body, or did he get eaten?
Is the little scribbles on the book, like on the map, like anything of note, or is that just like a
Little scribbles were.
like on the book itself?
Oh, no, they're not. They're just text. They're just sort of the title.
Alright. I have two things I want to look at. I kind of want to try. Like, I'll look at the bottle of vodka. Did that have a brand on it?
Ooh.
See, yeah, it probably would. It would. It definitely would. It would. What would this check be? Investigation. Maybe. Yeah.
Okay. Because I want to know, like, the brand and if it's known to be, like, a good or, like, an expensive brand or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because if it's not, that might be suspicious too.
It's sort of like a mid to high tier sort of thing. It's not like the cheapest vodka, but it's not like the finest vodka.
Okay. Can I, like, continue that and see if I go to the drinks cabinet, like, where it'd be logical to place it?
Yeah.
Like, if there's an organization system at all in place.
Cool. Give me an insight for that, I think.
Okay. Because I'm like, is there any significance why he grabbed this bottle of vodka or anything?
Ah, true. Why would you just grab a random?
That is 11.
Not great.
I don't think you're cracking the code, buddy.
Oof.
Unfortunately.
Oof.
Hey, back to Kuro.
Barn, did the Dawn not have any guards? Like, there's only like one entrance.
No, it's like to this room. There's the door, and there's probably actually a window here and a window here. Put on that.
And this is inside like a manor, right?
Yeah, sort of. The windows probably go out to like just garden or something like that.
Does the Dawn not have any like guards like around the manor to keep watch of?
Not really. It's just his own house. No one really. We didn't expect, like, you don't expect anyone to do anything to him.
Oh, is this gonna be like the 9/11 of the mafia world? Like from here on out, no one's gonna trust each other. They're gonna get set up checks, so you gotta be careful what you bring into like the Dawn when you meet with them.
Well, it was being peaceful recently, so it's not like if there were tensions, then there would be guards around. But things have been going smooth at the moment.
Okay.
But everyone told us like what they found, right?
Oh yeah, I assume you guys are talking to each other about this.
No, keep it a secret. Yes.
It's not like that one person in the escape room who just goes off and solves half of it and comes back like, oh yeah, I found this key for something, and you've been working on it 20 minutes where you need a key.
Yeah.
Did I investigate like the bookshelves? Like what sort of books are on the shelves? Anything about cannibalism?
Cool. Roll me. That's just investigation, I think.
Oh,
just looking through, right? Also, let me know if there's any specific thing you want to like try. Skill. 16. They're just cookbooks. I don't think you find any cannibalism related ones.
Is there like hole in the bookshelf where this book may have came from?
Not any specific holes, but there's like holes in the bookshelf, but they're just because like he doesn't have like,
exactly end books.
Yeah, like not most people just don't fill up their bookshelf completely, sort of thing.
Or they overfill it.
Yeah, it's sort of like there's probably points where you could put it, but like, that's just what a bookshelf's
That's
like.
how books work.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, they store space for books.
Wait, can I ask like one more thing?
Sure.
I asked about like, does the Dons like smoke this like specific brand of like cigars?
I mean, I'm not sure what brand. I don't think it had a brand, did it?
No, it was
didn't.
a custom one. Yeah,
It's like artisanal, like.
it looked like a gift.
It's yeah, or I don't know. He just usually just grabs a close cigar and lights that.
Damn, you player.
Actually, with that, roll me an insight, Kuro.
Oh yeah, we're getting all that
And
information.
Monk,
from
who's
one
also
person
next to the box.
Oh, I only got a 6.
Well, so Monk. Oh, you notice there seems to be 2 cigars missing. One of them is like closest to the chair. The other's on the opposite side.
Ooh. Closest to the chair where he
Yeah.
The burnt
So like one's like
And is that normally his chair?
yeah.
Okay.
So like the basically the closest and the furthest cigars have been taken.
Oh, so like the one that there'd be like one here, then like one here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Avery.
It's like this is almost pre-media. Someone. What are people thinking?
Then you.
Somebody probably
Cheese
killed
books.
the guy.
Yeah.
Good.
the
Avery,
cigar.
strong. Keep that going.
With the cigar, they knew which one he would take. Well, they knew he smoked cigars, so it had to be someone who knew he smoked.
Yeah,
It also had to be someone who we was willing to let into the room.
yeah. Can I look for any evidence of another person
Yeah.
in like where we would think they would be sitting, you know what I mean? Like hair or like
Yeah, genius.
something.
Sure.
Or like footprints or anything like that?
I guess that'd be what, perception or investigation or survival, I think, right?
Either
Reckon.
survival perception I'm happy
I
with.
think any of those 3. 15. I think you don't get anything very specific because it's sort of like lots of people come here.
Yeah.
You find like, you know, you find a hair, but then you also find like a completely different one, and it's like,
There's 2 people.
it's like, it seems to be this is where he, like, if he had to come and talk to someone, he'd come here and talk to them.
No, it's not like regularly super cleaned out though, so
Yeah, it's probably a cleaner comes, but
yeah.
it's not like
Yep. Yep.
it hasn't been cleaned meticulously, nor has it sort of, yeah, it's just, seems like a bunch of people have come here, so it doesn't,
Yeah, but nothing that suggests a certain person.
yeah, you could probably go, you probably find some white hair and be like, oh, that's probably Buns, but is that important? It's hard to tell.
Buns.
It could be Bun did it, but also he could have just come and talked to the Don because he's his boss.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it could have been
Look.
like right now.
Bun is probably at the bottom, I'm gonna say, of our suspect list. Considering that he was like, yeah, it was kind of suspicious. Do you guys want to investigate it?
Yeah, Avery, excellent idea. But have you ever seen the play Scooby Doo?
Also probably find like a long green hair.
Avery,
Holy
you
shit,
bastard!
holy
No,
shit.
Avery.
You son of a bitch!
But also, you know, you'd probably also find hairs that match up with all the other capos and Leone and everyone, so it's sort of,
Yeah.
No capo.
Alright.
back to Blair.
I would like. Wait, what was this?
That is like a glasses.
What's this?
Seems to be like a small, just like drinks part sort of thing.
Oh, I would like to investigate the drinks cart.
Okay. Yes. See. Probably just an investigation.
pad with the character sheet. Investigation. Could it be perception or should it be investigation?
Perception. I think perception would work.
Cool. 'Cause
I love it.
did a
50%
bit-
of this challenge is figuring out what's going on. The other 50% is like trying to get
Oh,
our
wow.
checks that we want.
Yeah.
Oh. So you find like a it's on it's like a nice a nice bottle of whiskey with probably a bit of it drunk, and then next to it is one glass that has an engraving. This engraved in it. Yeah, there's probably only a couple of glasses missing from, like one or two, like cups full missing from the whiskey though. And it seems to have a branding of some, like, Bay Elven type.
Is the glass clean or dirty?
The one you've picked up is clean. It's got like a little bit of dust in it. Probably so does most of this sort of table, except for the top of the whiskey has been clean, sort of missing dust.
So like the bottle cap
Yeah,
doesn't have dust.
but like most of the sides of it does.
So someone unscrewed the bottle but didn't pick it up?
No, as in, like you probably see like it's like where they like there's dust has been taken off someone sort of pouring it or whatever, but it also seems like there's where they haven't touched is sort of like it's been there for years and no one's touched it.
Good vintage.
Was the cart overall quite dusty?
With a 21, you probably it's probably like this isn't like a high traffic area really. Like occasionally someone places something on it, but it's not like it's clearly
I'm just
the Don didn't
surprised
like
he
whiskey
doesn't
that
have-
much.
I'm just surprised he didn't have like a cleaner who just cleaned
Yeah,
it anyway.
yeah, you probably see like it's been cleaned a couple of times, but not like probably just dusted lightly, not like a. There's like it never needs like an in-depth clean sort of thing.
So there's no dust like where it's been picked up.
Yeah, basically someone's picked it up and that gets rid of the dust on things.
Could I gauge like how recently it was last picked up?
Probably
Is there
Carbon
much
dated.
dust
only
that
a
day?
couple of days sort of thing.
Okay.
It's hard to tell with dust, but like it's a clear delineation.
Yeah.
Can I pick up the whiskey and unscrew the bottle?
Yeah.
And can I sniff it?
Sure. What are you looking for?
What does it smell like? Just
Whiskey?
standard whiskey?
Can you smell?
I think so.
Yeah, she's insomniac, not in Nosniac.
Well, she
Yeah, but I also can't taste.
Can you breathe?
And smell is linked
True.
to taste.
But you still got ghost lungs, right? Maybe. You can talk. You can talk
Do
so
I-
she has lungs.
Do I breathe? Oh, this is like when you
How do you
become
talk?
aware of blinking. Do I need to blink?
How do you talk?
Two?
Blair, how do you talk if you don't breathe?
Magic.
Look,
She is a ghost. It makes as much sense as her existence.
That's true, actually. I shouldn't think too hard about it.
You know what? We're gonna say no for now, and just because I think you've got a lot from that check,
yeah,
and move to Grant.
I put it down.
All right. So that was on the cart that Blair's at right now.
Mhm.
Yes.
If you'll permit me a quick recap. Oh shit! I hit zoom once, and now I'm just like inside Avery. So anyway, where was the second cigar? The two cigars. Do you mind pinging where they were found, please?
There's the cigar box that's missing too, and then one of them was found underneath the chair.
Oh right, but they were on
Probably-
the opposite.
Probably also. Wait, what'd you roll on that? I think you rolled. Oh, you rolled 2 nat 20s, didn't you?
No, that was That
Bro,
was,
yeah. So you see like the burn mark where it would have been like sort of dropped, and then the cigar was found very deep under the chair.
Okay, so it rolled.
where-
It must have rolled.
Very much bird mark.
The burn mark is probably like here. The cigar was found like here.
So like like
under this.
we have rolled.
Yeah, I reckon it dropped there rolled. Can I investigate? Because hang on, Bun, has anybody been in here recreationally since since he was found?
Not recreationally.
Okay, I want to look for like, you know when you put down a drink and it like leaves a stain. I want to look around for those.
Okay. That sounds like a perception.
Sweet. I will find my character sheet on D&D. Nope, on the other one. Roll 20. The service we use. Percocets. Come on, Percocets. There it is. I would like to use a sorcery point to reroll that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
we're all
that's
having a bit of a laugh at Grant today, aren't we? Jeez.
Here's the thing. There's like drink sort of. So like all these tables are pretty well used. So it's like you can find drink rings.
Yeah, and I bet they could have dried by then anyway.
And it's sort of like, yeah, people drank on these tables, and as they got drunk, they stopped using coasters. And it's like, there's probably I don't even know if he has coasters. If I'm being honest.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's sort of just that happened. That happens.
Okay. If I can't see that, then so we've got the book. We've checked this book. It's on cannibalism. Cigar box. And we found a flower, Avery. And that was with the cigar, or with the.
It was
drink.
in the cigar from memory.
It was in the cigar. So, do you reckon that? Okay, I'm gonna ask the group a couple questions, and then I'm gonna do my thing just so we can hash this out. So,
Yep.
do we think the cigars were poisoned?
Yes. Well,
Think-
one was.
One specific
Just
one.
that cigar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Otherwise, there'd be another dead body. It'd be.
I mean,
very
can we check the other cigars? Like,
Yeah, I'll
sure.
do that when it's mine. I'll do that on my thing. But the second thing I wanted to ask was, he was drinking vodka, but he's not a big vodka drinker. Do we
No.
know why he was drinking this? My idea is perhaps he had a guest, and the guest pulled the bottle of vodka from the shelf. Because he has multiple drinks here, I assume to entertain everybody.
I
But-
agree. I do believe he would have seen the murderer on the night that he was killed.
I think.
I think this looks like a murder.
Wait, do we not? Is it not possible that like this was just the vodka was just set up to like?
as a red herring.
Well, like it was like because they obviously wanted to not be. They wanted it to not be seen as murder, right? So they could have just put the vodka bottle after.
That's a good point. Is
Let's
there,
get
like-
an insight from Monk.
Oh, here we go. Monk coming in from the assist. Monk's on the bench and he's handing him. Oh,
Ugh.
that was a parry the platypus right there.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Darn.
I think if you can scroll up to the, I believe I've given you information like this. I believe I've given you the right information about this that you might be able to use, but I'll double check for you.
I just hope
I have.
Grant never discovers anthrax. Okay. Culinary case for cannibalism. I think we should check the vodka to see if it was actually drinked, but I'm gonna investigate the cigar box to see if more of them have. I want to have real poke around, get my hands dirty, to see if more of these cigars are poisoned. If it's the same poison, what sort of deal it is.
I think that's just a perception or investigation. Yeah.
I'll say it's I'd argue for investigation if I'm
Yeah.
really honest with you.
Yeah, you can sort of just look, and none of them else seem to have the flower, the petals, the
rest of
purple.
these aren't poisoned. So they.
Oh, sorry. Could you repeat that? Was that only the one cigar had the?
So
Yes.
yeah, only one cigar had the. Okay, here's my idea. Only one cigar had the poison in it. This is clearly a gift. So just say we get this person, they come in, they give the Don this. You get a box of cigars. You say, hey, let's light one up. Let's go. So they place, because if the Don had this box and got the box out for themselves, there's no guarantee that the killer would know which direction the Don would place it down. So I think that this was placed down by the killer.
Yes.
I
I
think
agree.
I would also posit
This thing.
that this book
Posit.
was placed down as well.
Give me an insight.
Insight. Here we go.
Yep. I'm just gonna
Actually,
just to see if I can, because you're sort of going like, making theory on what if someone has done. So let's just get an insight so I can have mind.
Can I give an investigation?
No, I think that was a very squarely in the insight.
I'd love to insight that.
You know, what,
I think there was something. About
yeah, sure. You know what,
investigation.
Avery, give me an insight. This will be your. Yeah, we'll just get an insight for that. 20. So, also, it's a cigar box. If you put it down, you're going to put it down so it opens towards you. So it doesn't necessarily mean the killer put it down, but because like, if someone gave you a present, you're not going to open it away from, so like facing away from you.
Stacked this way. I thought they were stacked like cigarettes.
No, yeah, they're stacked.
Ah.
They're stacked.
Oh,
bum.
okay. New theory, guys.
Yeah, so there was like a closest one and a furthest one.
So what if, like, if the killer did a switcheroonie, like
Mhm.
they put a poison cigar in the box and then turned it, so then it would take the closest one, which is now the poisoned one.
They would have had to BYO. Do we think But we're in agreement. We think that the killer brought. Oh, this poison cigar. The killer gave them this box. Because how else are you going to get? Because this boutique, you don't know where the cigar comes from, so it probably would have been made together. Do you reckon the book and the cigar are connected? Because this book's in the middle of over here. Like, if the Don was sitting here, then, if the Don's sitting here,
Uh-huh.
book's over here.
Uh-huh.
Don's sitting here,
Uh-huh.
book's over here.
Uh-huh.
Don ain't reading this book. He'd
Uh-huh.
put it here if he was.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
What's he listening to?
Monk, your turn.
Is there a bin in this room?
A bin.
Oh, yeah. It's just
There would be actually. Yeah, probably just over here, I'd say, or here. It makes more sense here.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'll just place it in.
Is there a rare candy?
Okay, the fact that the asset hasn't been provided means it's probably not of importance.
Yeah,
Metagame, we don't know that.
that's.
Wait, spend your turn.
Cause like, oh, I could check the bin for the other cigar, cause maybe like if he smoked the first cigar and it's like the second cigar was poisoned.
Yeah. Yeah. Like he keeps picking the other one. He's like, yeah, let's have another cigar, Don. Eaten 6 of them.
But it'd be really weird because he'd be taking one from the front and then one from the back.
Yeah.
But you don't know. There might be one in there.
Okay, I want to check the like where the cigarette fell. Oh, it's where the cigar fell. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's just
So because like if he dropped it and it would roll, like actually, how thick is the carpet? Does it seem like a carpet where it could roll easily?
Oh, that's genius. That's excellent.
That's
Oh,
investigation, I believe. Unless unless you wish to
argue.
argue. Yeah, I mean, if you.
I don't know what like touching the carpet would be like to be like, yeah, is it? It'd be something intelligence, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing a investigation, it's probably the skill check you're going to use the most.
Yeah.
Bun's looking at us like, what the fuck are these guys doing? I'll let them cook.
Oh, that's yeah. I mean, it's a carpet. It's just that's unfortunate, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Bun's actually sort of looking at you guys go through this thoroughly and find clues and stuff, and he's kind of just like, you're kind of redeeming yourself by doing pretty good investigation here.
I wanna keep going at this, but I'm gonna try a different thing. Like, let's say the cigar was like kicked under the chair because it's pretty far under, right?
Okay, yeah.
Like if it was to roll, it wouldn't leave that much ash. But if it was kicked under, there'd be like a large amount of the ash deposited from the cigar.
You want to give me a survival, Ben?
Yeah, like campfires and shit.
Okay, 20.
That seems like a pretty accurate hypothesis. It seems like the cigar was really kicked under the chair
Okay, great.
because it also has moved like a fair amount, like more than it just sort of roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't die with some fucking sick spin on it.
Yeah, it's also typically the carpet underneath a bit of furniture is going to be higher up than
Right, yeah, that's what I was
where you
thinking.
walk. So yeah, and yeah,
Like,
with
it
the 20 you
doesn't make
find the little
sense
bits
for-
of ash.
Yeah. Okay, let me put it. And just checking, no one kicked the cigar under there, yeah? Like, knowingly.
Yeah.
You know, it's by accident, like, oh, this is a bit messy. Okay, so that means, like the Don wouldn't do it.
Nah, he
So,
was
so
dead.
someone's kicked it under there. Can I ask Bun, like, so who's, like, come in and investigated since the Don was pronounced, like, since the Don's body was found?
I mean, most of the capos and Leon have had just come in here, but
Mm-hmm.
it was pretty. We had a doctor come and say heart attack.
Which would have been caused by the flower, probably.
Possibly.
Flour induced
Oh,
heart
shit,
attack.
we-
All the doctors lying.
Wait, what if it's cocaine and not flour?
Yeah, true.
Wait, no,
did-
a flour.
Sorry. Oh no, sorry, never mind. It's not my turn.
But like, and did you notice anything weird with any of the capo when they were here, or like everyone pretty like was anyone around like this close to the Don's chair?
Not really.
So the only person
mean,
who would have been that close would have been the
Yes, but
doctor, I
also
guess.
just because that was where we sat.
Yeah. Okay. There's something else I wanted to ask Bun, but I forgot. Oh, one more thing, Bun. Did the Don put on music when the guests came over?
True.
I mean, yeah, you put on music.
Oh, and then, do you have any like, if you were to come in, would he already be listening to music?
Yeah,
would he
you
put on
usually just listen to his operas or whatever.
his
Yeah.
operas? Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
And was it? No, it's not really relevant. Oh. Was music playing when you guys found the Don?
You know what? Let's see how it goes. Can't really recall. Yeah. I don't remember there being music, but I wouldn't have.
Okay. I
Alright.
think that should be my turn.
Yeah. Bro.
Alright, wait, so what was with the glasses? They were like untouched, right?
Yes, I believe it's basically like no, they haven't been used until like one person used it recently.
One
And-
person used it recently.
And there was that one cup that was engraved and good friends.
I feel like
The one cup that was engraved and had good friends, that was dusty inside?
Yes.
Was the killer a good friend?
Wait, so, okay. In the alcohol cabinet,
Oh, you want to take a crack at this?
Pardon?
You want to take a crack at having a look to see if it's from you?
okay, can I see if, like, the other alcohols have been, like, opened at all? Or are they like are any of them half drunk or are they all full? Like, brandy bottles?
Give me an investigation, my friend.
Can I not just look?
Oh yeah, like it's gonna be easy to have a look, but also like I can give you more information if you roll high, right?
Okay, 20.
Like I can tell you that like this vodka probably wasn't from here,
Oh,
and
I
there
already knew that.
probably are some that have been like a bit empty. But you'd notice that there's probably another of this probably same brand that's still like half full, so you wouldn't have brought another one.
Oh,
There seems to be only one of each vodka. You just get a new one each time.
Okay, so
Just give
there's
him-
the this was brought in, so.
With a nat 20, yeah, you can probably come to that conclusion.
Let's do the receipt.
Alright,
What?
so.
Sorry.
Oh, do you have something there?
Do we know that the flower is poisonous on its own?
Yeah.
Or does it need to be combined? Add another substance to cause a reaction?
I mean, Avery's turn's next, if you want to go to that.
A follow-up. While we're throwing questions to Avery.
What was like?
sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
No,
what
no,
was the liquid on the carpet? The spilled vodka.
Yep, what about it?
Where was it? On the
Yes.
carpet? Where?
Just where, like, Monk standing.
Okay, so it's like on the Don's chair.
Sort of just next to the table.
Is it like? Could I tell if it was like a quarter of the bottle's worth of spilt?
Well, yeah,
It's about a quarter's worth of the bottle.
probably, yeah.
A quarter the currency or a quarter the portion of the
Portion. So what if they like spilled it on purpose to look like he was drunk?
Oh.
Monk, let's get it inside again, please. Please do well.
I'm trying.
With you know what? Like usually, you'd probably figure typically people who drink vodka are the Brat Vatrushka.
The people who drink vodka are the insert vaguely Russian sounding name.
The Bratva. You know them.
So
I run with them.
is there anyone in the family who would drink vodka?
I mean, probably, but like,
I mean,
it's not. It's mostly wine, sort of.
Culture.
Yeah,
All right, I'll go Avery.
Avery.
All right, gang. What do we think I should investigate?
So I think we all had some questions, but Blair wanted to know if the flower needed to be combined with anything, and I wanted to know if this flower is actually poisonous or we're just assuming. Like, what does this flower cause heart attacks?
The flower does cause heart attacks.
Okay.
Next question.
Okay, sick.
Do you want to make
Why
a
did you
nature for
bring the
me?
vodka?
I'm fairly certain I'm the druid here.
Yeah, so
Satch.
Avery's got it.
Whoops, that's the wrong one. That was.
Perks.
15. I think you still probably need to just like find a book and compare it with 15. Like it's not one that you know of. If it like this poison, if it's a poison, is not a common one.
It's not your common everyday poison flower. I need to double check it. Got some books in the echo that'll.
Avery, if you need, I have a background trait called researcher, which means I can like know either I can find the information out or I know where to go to find the information out. If we just jog off, do you reckon we go find out?
That is an option. I don't think we need to jog off right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe we take a sample of the flower,
Mm-hmm.
or just just put the whole thing in a little evidence bag.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. Do we have those?
Fuck it, awaken the flower.
Little evidence
Oh,
bag
ask
of
the flower who
holding.
did it.
I don't think that's how it works.
Let me just look up Awaken again.
Can we ask the flower what it did? Like, if it's poisonous?
I'm
Yeah.
fairly certain dead flower does not get awakened.
Yeah, that's true. Also, the flower's not going to know if it's poisonous compared to a random living being. Like, in the context of just some random dude. I'm not poisonous to rocks. I'm poisonous to monkey.
Alright, any other questions?
Yeah.
Was there anything else you're investigating, Avery?
I want to investigate the music.
Okay. Do you know what languages do you know?
I know Common.
Yep.
I know the Elven languages.
Which Elven language?
The Elven language.
Which one is it? There's many Elven languages.
I know most of them.
That doesn't seem right. Only-
Elvish.
That's even more incorrect in my world.
Look, man, I know Elvish. That's not what you want from me.
There is Elven Gnomish, Elven Fey, Elven Etta.
What's Elven Etta?
That's the estimated time. Right?
Like the Etta from Southern Zanil, Northern Tarath.
Oh, right, no.
Yeah, goddamn. Will, did you know this?
You know what? You want to know Fey Elven?
I'm Fey Elven.
Cool.
So Common, Fey Elven, and also
Yeah.
Druidic.
Just write that down for now, so next time we don't run into the same problem.
All right.
Or would there be an Astral Elven? Do you reckon?
Oh
I
yeah,
think so.
we did talk about that. I think we landed on Astral Elven.
I think is it as a language or as a race for you?
We discussed it as a race, and I think probably the right idea.
Let's see. Do we? It doesn't seem too. You know, it kind of makes sense if Fey
Well, it makes
Elven is
sense.
what elves speak in the Astral Sea, since they're not actually like native at all.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Well-
Fey Elven could be it.
Yeah.
Cool.
And Druidic.
Yes. The reason I was asking is because this record is the title of it is written in Fey Elven,
Ooh.
and the title is "The Story of the Blade Dancers of the Spiral Tower."
Oh, Goran. The Blade Dancers.
Goran is not a blade dancer.
That's down. The story of the Blade Dancers of the Spiral Tower. That's what we're dealing with, gang.
The Blade Dancers.
What?
I
I
don't
just
know
had
if
a
that's related.
I just had a big bad feeling, gang.
What's that?
Not gonna lie, homie.
What's the bad feeling?
With Meta Blade Dancer.
Oh.
We have in fact met a blade dancer whose weapon was of the spiral tower.
Yeah. Gang.
Why
I
would
got a bad feeling about this.
But it's just a song about it. It's not
yeah,
necessarily.
yeah, why would
What if
listen
it's
to
the same blade dance and we've already defeated it?
It's you know, I can't fault you there.
Is that record look like one that would
Yeah, there's
be
3 or 4.
owned by Vico, the Don?
Do you want to put it on?
Yeah, let's put it on.
It's a metal.
It just summons us like a group of blade dancers.
Let me just probably a spellcast. No, it's a passive thing. Let me just. Oh no, it's also that.
Do you
I
know how
will
to
point
operate
out
it?
I'm immune to being put magically to sleep.
Okay, is anyone else?
Nah, but I'm
We
pretty...
all just get heart attacks.
That's the
Alright,
music.
get our new characters ready.
Okay, so you hear this sort of like very elven, like you know how you think of elven music of just. And does anyone who speaks Fey? Does anyone else speak Fey Elven? I
Oh,
have my doubts. I'm thinking maybe Grant, but it.
Nah, I don't. I
Okay.
speak Garik actually though, if you're interested. And Draconic.
Cool. And it speaks of a Raelafim who joined the Spiral Tower, which is like the story like sounds like it's sort of some blade dancers are powerful swordsmen who have a big spiral tower that they learn to fight in, until one day Raylafim joined the Spiral Tower and destroyed it. Destroyed everyone from there in the aim to get to the top.
Okay.
Is that what was the blade dancer's name? Our blade dancer? Goran. The other one.
Our blade dancer was called Rulfim.
Okay,
Which sounds like an
Mighty similar.
like an unelvish version of Raylafim.
How would that be?
So Wolfram Alpha.
Yeah, Wolfram.
Pretty sure. That's how you pronounce
Really,
it, Garik.
really good at maths.
That's how you say it in Garik.
Damn it, I was one letter off. I can't believe you used double Y.
Wait, what'd you do?
You said a Rayla Fim, and I had a Fim with an I instead of a Y.
Ah, unfortunate.
And the Elvish language actually doesn't have.
The letter Y.
I'm still talking about I, but okay.
I don't think that's true. Is it? Yeah, sure.
That's ironic because how do you
You could-
spell Elven? Wait.
Well, typically,
Wait.
The
No,
funny
no,
thing
let it
is,
cook.
had you said Elvish, you would have been correct.
but no, you wouldn't be because it's Elven.
Well,
Yeah.
true, but
But Elvish is
in
the
D&D,
Rache.
it's Elvish.
I mean, no, not in my world though.
Right,
Trumps
that's true.
that.
Well,
Trump?
yes, obviously you're not, but
But in Blair's world.
But as well, I'm always correct.
So what do we know? We know cigar. Flower.
Vodka. Maybe. Is the vodka like special in any way? Is it like bespoke vodka? Is it like custom?
But if the bottle's 3/4 full, and we can like confidently estimate that a quarter of the bottle has been spilt on the floor.
it's not been drunk.
Yeah, and there's no cup either.
Yeah.
The dude's cup. Didn't have vodka in it?
But
I thought it just had dust in it.
Yeah,
No,
just
no,
it
no.
does.
Does it smell like vodka? Any sniffers?
That's when Crow went down like to first look around the chair. He smelt the vodka. That's
Yeah,
how
but,
he
like,
found
in
out it
the-
got spilled.
In the cup, the dusty cup on the
Oh.
drinks cart table.
Dusty cup.
No, there's a cup next to the table where the Don was sitting.
No, there wasn't. No, there wasn't.
Isn't there? What am I looking at? Sorry, on the map.
That's
little
That's
blue
the
thing.
vodka bottle.
Oh, I thought that was a fucking cup. Never mind.
Does someone want to sniff the cup?
Yeah, any
I'll,
sniffers?
I'll sniff the cup.
I think when Blair was looking, she got and didn't she roll fucking insane?
Sure.
Yeah.
But I didn't get any smells.
Oh, that's true.
That's
Right.
right.
Yes. No one sniffed
Oh,
it yet.
because
I'll sniff the cup.
It's Blair's turn. Do you want to investigate anything else?
Well, I don't want to sniff the cup
Yeah.
because I can't smell.
We'll come back to you. We'll go Grant to sniff it and then
All right.
go back to you. Is that alright?
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll sniff the cup.
Okay. Give me a perception.
Yep.
Oh man.
Grad's got a cold.
I think you sniff it and you just sneeze
Shit.
as dust goes up your nose.
Oh, there's dust up my nose, guys. I can't smell this.
Does this
Blair.
dust smell like vodka?
What?
Blair, what are you doing?
I would like to investigate the bookshelf a bit more.
Cool. What are you looking for?
A secret passageway.
Okay. How are you doing
Pull the
that?
book. I pull all the books.
Okay,
What?
so you're
Do
just.
I even need to do that? Couldn't I just fly behind the bookshelf and
Yeah,
just
that's true.
scan?
You could.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You find yourself outside.
Okay.
You're not thinking with portals.
Ooh,
Look
what
at all
about-
look
what
at all the
about-
wine.
Yeah, I was getting the wine as well.
Look at all the wine there is.
Can I also do the same along this this wall?
We're just gonna do like orbit the room.
the
Yeah.
perimeter?
So are you
No clip
going
on.
just to the other sides of these walls?
Yeah.
Just because if there's a secret door, should
And
I
the
Um,
floor. Yeah, at the floor.
I mean, on this one, it's
Yeah.
just like another room on the other side. Underneath, it's the ground floor, so and the cellar's somewhere else, so you just go into the ground.
Cool. Okay. I fly back up. There's no secret passageway, guys.
Interesting. So we have a cigar case that we don't know where it came from. We have a bottle of vodka that definitely didn't come from here. We have an old cart that wasn't used. We have the words "and good friends," which seems like half of a phrase. Is there a matching? Do we know if there's a matching one that says like, to big booties and good friends? Like, it's
You haven't found one, but also no one's checked the glasses cabinet.
I
shit.
have a question.
The glass cabinet.
Yeah.
So we have a box of cigars. We don't know where it came from. They're bespoke. Can I use my ability to see if I know anywhere where you can get bespoke cigars made?
You could probably, yeah, you probably could find like that. It's not a, it wouldn't be like a hard thing to find, really. Monk.
So the clues we have right now.
There's a cigar that nobody knows.
Cigar that looks like it was the thing that killed him because it was kicked under the table. Kicked under the chair. A vodka bottle that wasn't from here. The people who drink that vodka is one of the 3 other major gangs of cuisine. The cigars also look like they were gifted, and they have no branding and a custom.
The
The
vodka
book is
wasn't drunk.
weird.
Okay.
We're expecting some sort of matching glass from the drinks cart.
The vodka wasn't drunk, was it? That's what we
Doesn't
suggested.
look like it, because the total amount of vodka seems to be accounted for.
Right. Then. So we're thinking the vodka's a cover up. The cigar's the weapon.
Wait, Monk. Wait. Is there anyone in the is there anyone in the family who hates this like clan and wants to like frame them?
That's a bun question right there.
But well, I'll skip my turn then. Oh, well, okay.
I mean, we're not best friends with them, but
Is there anyone who specifically hates them more? Like who has like a seething hatred for them?
I mean, Falmo's just sort of, he just gets angry, but he gets angry at anything, really. He's not like it's no one specific. Like, if we have to fight him, we'll fight him, but so, like, for Rico's pretty good at dealing with things before it comes to that. Well, I mean, he was.
So
Rest in peace.
it's either right on. So the motives that we're looking at either take the power of the Don, or start a clan war. That's what we're thinking of so far.
I changed my mind. It's probably not start a clan war, otherwise they
Gang
would
war.
like.
A gang war. Sorry.
It's probably not gang war, otherwise they would have like revealed it instead of like kept it as a heart attack.
That's true. Unless they saw us, they realize it and they're thinking like 8 steps ahead.
Yeah.
Some Death Note shit right now.
They're playing like 16 chess, you know. Like,
Yeah, shit.
I put a lot of thought into this murder.
Alright, so if one of you gets murdered, I'm pointing fingers at Satch.
I've already been murdered.
Yeah.
There's so much murder. Like that
I've
one
been-
Wolfram guy.
But I've been murdering.
That's true. There's been a lot of NPCs that, like, Ryan just messages me something and he leaves for a while. Like, Crow leaves for a while, and then there's just an NPC that you never get to interact with.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe. You know what? 3rd time's the charm. I'll sniff the cop and then I'll go into the glasses.
Just
Not gonna do
a
that.
perception, yep. Yeah. Did you want to sniff the whiskey as well? Because I think that's what Blair
Yeah.
failed to do.
For them.
I work with like ingredients and stuff and dining and stuff.
Yeah, you do.
You know what? Yeah, you have advantage. That makes sense.
Please,
Ow.
please, just get advantage. Please,
Oh
just
my
There
God.
you go.
please, just succeed the
The
king.
glass doesn't smell like doesn't smell like vodka at all. It smells mostly like dust.
Okay, so probably hasn't been touched.
The whiskey,
Like,
Smells like vodka.
Smells like whiskey. It smells like a bit more, maybe more like flowery than whiskey's here, but the bottle's in some sort of fey elven bottle that makes
Yeah, it's like the IPA of whiskey's got it.
yeah, that checks out really.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over to the glasses cabinet and see if there's anything. Oh, it's this one.
I think also whiskey, you notice like it's like an old whiskey that like
Oh.
I think also Blair would have realized this earlier, then I've just forgotten it. And it's sort of like if you had a 75 years aged whiskey, and then it's sort of like from like, and then you drink it, like you see like the date on it, and it's like that was like it probably was ready to brew like 75 years back in like 604 or something like that, or earlier.
So
So
it's a good
it would have been no much. It would have been like 590 something maybe. It would have been like ready to drink. So it's probably like an extra 20 years past when like the 75 years aged sort of thing.
Mm.
So what the thing
Oh.
says,
Avery can find you that for you because Avery speaks Elven, Fey Elven, and read it. But have that information for free then.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look through the glasses cabinet and see if there's anything anything missing. Specifically looking for like glasses that you drink, like vodka or whiskey, or like glasses with phrases on it.
Cool. Just a perception or investigation. Oh, you don't find like any. You don't really find many whiskey glasses.
That makes sense. That checks out.
Yep. You don't find any with engraving on it. You probably find some glasses that have engravings on it, but none that seem to match up.
Okay.
And back to Kuro.
well,
Good.
what do we have unchecked? What do we need to like?
If you wish to investigate the glasses cabinet, yep. I think no one's really had a look at the wines. And then that I'm looking at my list and they're mostly crossed off.
Do we think there's anything in the glass cabinet? Because there's no need for a glass if we know where all the vodka's accounted for. So, right? So like,
Yeah. If we know they didn't drink it,
yeah.
then we don't really care who drank.
That's what I'm thinking. That we don't really
Sure.
need to worry about the glasses.
Makes sense.
And good friends. It seems weird.
And good
Seems
friends.
like an
wasn't
police set.
orcish big dude, good friend, long
What?
time friends. What's his name? The one,
Rubzel?
the right hand man. No, not Rubzel.
Leone?
Yeah, that one. He was good friends, and the whiskey's 20 years old, and he reminisced on back then.
Just before he killed him.
Oh,
I feel like
I
we're
get-
gonna
oh.
need more evidence
yeah, probably are.
before making any accusations.
Yeah, they'll do it. Okay, well, I'll investigate the wines.
Yep.
Or literally anything
Yeah,
that looks out of the ordinary.
that makes sense, yeah. Give me
Investigation.
an investigation.
21.
Yeah. It seems to be this guy liked wine, so he has a bunch of reds and whites, and some of them are like opened a bit. Probably the ones that are open are probably like more on the left side of the wine rack.
Oh.
But yeah, there's probably a couple that are open just because he's like, oh, I feel like this one more. And there's like a range of wines. It's yeah, nothing that doesn't make sense though.
Okay.
Alright, so guys. I can move on from my turn. Or I can. Or what we could do is I could just smoke the blunt and then see if it gives me a heart.
You can do that. That would confirm things. Yes. That would either confirm or deny things, I suppose.
Does anyone know
Maybe we should
CPR?
give it to Garin because Garin has the poison resistance.
Yeah, it's still BM.
Yeah, hey, go and smoke this. Okay. My good friends,
Oh.
thank you very much. You're so kind.
But then if Garin has poison resistance,
If he doesn't hurt, then you've learnt nothing as well.
Yeah, and also it's a half-burnt cigarette. He's not gonna smoke that.
You've either killed him or learnt nothing.
Guys, I think we
I see
guys
this is an absolute lose.
for science, guys. Wait, Avery summoned a bear, and then
Yeah.
Just
Something like
cocaine bear this bitch.
You either win or find out the truth.
Let's summon Daisy and have her smoke the blood, and then we can know. Alright, Avery, it's your turn. Maybe I should
Yeah,
have smoked the blood.
Avery.
Okay. So, is there any way of finding out who he met with? Is the big thing. Well, I mean that would be the killer.
Yeah, well,
that was easy peasy.
we have a couple of leads. If I
Yeah.
can follow along with what you're saying,
We
Is-
need to.
the flower, right? It seems uncommon.
Yeah, flowers uncommon. So that'll be a lead when we follow up on that.
And the cigars sound like a custom job. Oh, sorry.
And cigars do sound like a custom job. So if we can link that to who made the cigars, then we can be like, who bought the cigars?
Yeah, exactly.
Is there anything else we need to investigate here right now?
I want to see his records.
That's true.
Cool.
That's smart.
Yeah, at this point, I think we don't need to do so much in order because there's less to look at.
Yeah, I'll look at the records and see, like, A, does it look like this record was from here? And B, does it match up with the rest of the discography?
Yeah, true. Like,
I
does it
will
just have
take the
all
help
Red Hot
action.
Chili Peppers? Yeah, nice.
Like, how much Elven opera is he listening to?
Either insight or investigation, I think, would be the. Also, that it's not really Elven opera. It's sort of it's more closer to like psychedelic. No, I don't know.
Yeah, because I just want to know, like, did he put this on for his guest, or like, is he just listening to this because he feels like it?
Okay.
Like, does this seem typical?
Oh, that sounds like an insight. Or, it doesn't really seem to be like the rest of the stuff he listens to. Like, the stuff he listens to is more like sort of, you know, like background jazz or like some opera sometimes, or there's also some other like, you know, more like Japanese style jazz for when he was like meeting with the Yakuza, or some like more Russian stuff for like when he's meeting with the Bratva Grushka, but like they're on the bottom shelf where he listens to them less, sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's nothing that
Is there
this doesn't sound like it goes in with like the rest of his music.
Monk, did you find a
Yes.
sleeve for that record?
Did I find a sleeve for that record? I have to perceive that, I don't know.
It's probably just next to the, like on the top next to the record.
Okay.
And does it look like it has a... when you say, like, are the records underneath, like, stacked up on top of each other? Or is
There's
it like
like
a
a-
sort of shelving?
There's like a cabinet with like two shelves. The top one is like the stuff he listens to, and the bottom one is like stuff he has for guests.
And then would that be missing from the bottom?
Oh, genius.
No way to really tell because like the sleeves on the top of the shelf, like top of the thing, so it's not like underneath, so you can't really tell where it was very much.
Okay.
But if you had to guess, if it had to be in the shelf, it would have been in the bottom shelf where he didn't listen to it, like for it on his own.
And am I correct in assuming, like, the thing above the, like, the blue in front of the record player and, like, underneath the drink cart is windows?
Yeah,
What do we see out of the windows?
just his
Sniper
garden.
bullet hole.
Like he has a nice sort of garden. It's a lot of like, you know, different fruit trees or, you know, herb garden as well.
Okay. And, like, how easy is it to look into this room?
You know, fairly. What would this be? This is. Well, it's sort of like. Where is this? Yeah, where is this manor? Probably on the edge of the star, so it's like you can sort of look out. If you like, you turn like your head left, you can see out onto the astral sea. So like, I think someone would have to hop a fence to look in, but but the glass is like you just look in pretty easily.
Damn, it's a nice ass view.
And
Yeah.
what kind of view? It's a nice ass view.
I can't see any.
Tell me a shrink right this way.
What's this?
Oh, wait.
The
A
bin.
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 Let's check the
That's
bin.
the bin.
Yeah, might as well.
Let's
Check the bin again.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. I can lead if somebody else wants to assist.
I
Sure,
can-
I'll assist. We'll all assist.
Sure.
Grant.
Just to invest. Yeah. Well, you already had advantage. Yeah, it's got just sort of rubbish in it. Like, what would it have in here? Probably just like when you take off the bit. Actually, no, that. Like most of it is probably like when you have to like twist off the top of a wine bottle and
Okay.
tuck it in there.
Is
it's prob-
is there, you clip a cigar? Is that what you do to cigars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably
Is
yeah.
there is there the clip of 2 cigars or 1?
2.
Okay. So old mate sat down and had a. So okay, here's the thing that ties him to the dude. If we can track down what this flower does, it'll be good. But if we find out how fast it acted, I almost just had a flower myself. If we can find out how fast the poison acts, we can definitely tie this cigar case to the murderer. Because if somebody is sitting down and having a cigar with the Don, and the Don dies, they're either gonna tell somebody about it, or they are the murderer, right?
Yeah.
Because we weren't 100% sure whether or not the case was given by. It was definitely given by the murderer, but if there was someone in here with them, etc. But if somebody's in here smoking, and then the Don's in there smoking, and the Don dies, we can like confirm with like actual facts and logic that the cigar case is linked to the murderer, and the murderer was in there at the time of the murderer. If that follows.
Yeah.
This book. There's got to be more to this book than just fucking eating flesh, right?
Well, that seems to be the theme between, like, sort of an anthology of different authors and stuff that has the, like, common theme of, like, to do with cannibalism.
Yeah. Okay.
Does someone like just chuck it out real quick detect magic just to like make sure?
I detect magic, primal, detect divines.
Yeah, there's like a few of them.
Just chuck it out real
Let's
quick.
detect that primal.
Oh,
Detect murder weapon.
yeah.
Also, detect secret code in the book.
Yeah, true. Yes, it's decipher, detect cipher.
Is this book here? Did someone want to
Probably.
read?
I mean, the record player is probably just magical. That's probably about it, though.
Okay.
Divine or primal, yeah, no, that seems to be arcane coming from here, but that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've got everything we need from here. Well, at least as much as we're gonna get. So.
Yeah, we need to track down some more stuff.
Lovely.
Like, there are 3 leads we have: the cigar, the flower, and the book.
And it's,
Oh.
Potentially we can come back.
Yeah.
True.
I did want to check one last thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the couch? Like the
Oh.
couch that you might have been sitting on?
Oh, smart. Yeah.
And like the cracks in the couch. If there's
Is there any
anything
money?
there.
Cool. Roll me an investigation.
Yeah. Can I roll a perception instead?
Yep, that makes sense.
I'll help you out with that.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
You find about 15 copper, bit of lint, probably
Oh,
like a
great.
paper clip or something that someone dropped in there, but
I
nothing.
feel wrong pocketing this copper.
Yeah,
You should, yeah.
I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna leave it on like the table
Yeah.
or something.
You can also look through, like, nothing seems to be out of the ordinary in this cat. Like, you see a bit of paper that probably someone needed at some point. But, yeah, it's sort of just no one's lifted up the couch cushions at all, really.
Cool. Okay.
I want to ask Bun, what position was the Don in when he was found?
He
He
had
was the
curled
head of the
forward
mafia.
and just was found on the ground in front of his chair.
In front of his chair.
Yeah, got a slump
And
forward.
is the couch sort of like a reclined position? Like if you were to sit on the couch, would you be leaning back, or would you be sort of like?
Probably lean back a little bit, not like a lot back, just sort of just like, it's a couch, so it's comfortable, but like it's not.
Like he wouldn't
Or-
be slouching. He wouldn't be like full slouching in it.
No.
Okay. Hmm.
Can we investigate this couch as well? Wait.
Yeah, I typed it all them into the 20 perception. Unless you think a 25 is different.
Well. Yeah, that's the
We
room.
find a knife.
We find a knife.
Knife of 1+ heart attack damage.
If anyone wished to
Magical
do
knife.
anything else,
That
I'm good.
Heart attack. So I think we can double check the doctor, but I'm fairly certain. I think we follow up with the flower first.
Yeah.
Well, we got
Yeah.
3 things. We the flower, the cigar, and the book. Who wants to do what? Do we break it up into teams? That might be fastest.
Well, we've got 3 teams and oh wait, no, there's 5 of us.
I think I'm down with the flower crew.
Yeah,
I have the
Grant
ability to
Avery.
research. Yeah, Grant Navy, I reckon flower crew, because we need to research this stuff. Then there's the cigars.
I
that-
want to look into the cigars.
Yeah, I was gonna say that seems like Blair's area of expertise. So does someone want to go with Blair? I like the buddy system in case we get.
What was the third
yeah,
thing we're looking at?
The book on cannibalism, which just seemed to stand out and didn't fit in with the rest of his library.
Well, I guess I'll look on cannibalism then.
Yeah.
With the I'll probably head with Blair for the cigars.
Yeah. I'm just cognizant of the fact that somebody took out a mafia don. If they catch wind that we're investigating, they
It's
might...
very dangerous for us to
Yeah.
keep barking up this tree.
because I was thinking, if Kuro went with Blair and Monk went on your own, because you've got the protection of the mob with you. Like you can just grab
I
like
could go with
Yeah.
with Bunware even.
yeah, you can grab someone to go with, just so we're not going off alone. Like if somebody tries to jump the maths teacher and like 18 like zoo animals attack them, they're gonna stop. But like if I'm on my own, I'm gonna get jumped. I might
Well, I
get jumped on my own normally.
I think then if you guys are happy to look for the flower, then I should look for the cigars then, because that's probably the one that's going to get flagged up the most, right? Like if we're looking into, like, if we find the people who make the cigars,
yeah,
they're unlikely to reveal who they made it for.
that's a good point, because Blair will
I'll
help
also lie about it. I'm just like, I really like the cigars, and
because
I had it as a gift,
Blair will help you find it with her ability. Can you send somebody with Kuro? I
Wait.
just don't want Kuro
Yeah,
dying.
wait, why don't we send me and Monk? Because Blair's like the most durable, so...
Yeah, but you gotta that's like there's 2 parts of this mission: getting there and then getting the information. And Blair would be great at getting there, and she would die along the way. But we need to leverage. Like you saw what happened when Kuro. You saw what happened when you and I went in there on our own. When
Blair, if you're ready, I'm down to shake. I'm down to make another enemy. So
The only
you
issue
don't
is
trust me?
the only
Not
issue is if
make a
someone
scene.
goes, if we pair off with
I'm
one of them.
thinking, yeah, I'm thinking I don't want to pair Monk with a mafia because we don't know who to trust in the mafia, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
I mean, you can trust Bun.
Oh yeah, okay, thanks. Sure.
Can I
Satch.
roll an inside check on you?
Yeah, jeez. Can we also trust?
I'm just saying, Monk would trust Bun.
What?
I mean, I trust Bun.
What if the three of us just go for both of them? Then
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
Yeah.
how big the book will be, but yeah, I reckon that. And then I don't really have to talk to that many people to get the flower done. So between that and Avery, like I can get us there, and then Avery can execute the search for the flower knowledge. So yeah, I think I'll palm the book off to Monk, and I'll be like, all right, there's a book. I assume someone's grabbed the cigars.
So it was
what's the
Blair,
plan,
Monk,
sorry?
and Kuro looking for the cigar and the book.
Yeah,
Yep,
I reckon
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
safest.
The three of us are looking for two things now, so
Sure.
Cool. I think Bun's gonna be like, well, you're looking at a lot of internal, but we have to sort of face the possibility that this was an external job.
Yeah, the vodka is really like messing me up with that because it
Stop
makes me
drinking it.
to be the Bratva
Hmm.
Or it could be your guys trying to frame him.
Yeah, or it could be
Yeah.
somebody. trying to frame
Or
him.
alternatively, and I don't want to say Grant was right. Have we considered that the tyrant would have the tyrant and/or the tyrant's generals would have reason to destabilize the subtle politics of cuisine?
The tyrant, is that guy you're getting messed up with, Monk?
Yep.
Ah.
It's
What if-
plausible, Avery.
What if it's our fault all along?
Well,
Well, it's a good thing we're here to fix it.
it's a good thing you're already dead.
I will bullshit.
Yeah, look, I mean, we have to face the possibility that there's a connection there, I think.
Yeah.
If I was some sort of god or had the power to kill God, which at this point it does not matter, then I would see benefit in finding ways to destabilize, as we saw in the big tree.
Yeah,
Polaris.
that's true.
Oh, Bung, you're familiar with
No,
Polaris?
I'm like, you got a big tree. I'm like, please, just the places have names. It's like more in character in world when people use names for things.
But it's like, well, Avery's already forgetful.
Everybody's very
And
forgetful.
it's like, how New York is called the Big Apple, Polaris
Yeah.
the Big Tree. Like, it just makes sense.
Yeah,
That's
that's
right.
true.
It's also just as a DM, it makes me feel good
Yeah.
when you guys know the
Okay,
names of
okay,
things.
Okay, I didn't know it was Polaris. However,
Okay.
Avery is a druid and a pirate.
Okay, yeah.
Neither of which, yeah, would.
Neither of which are like, yeah, Polaris.
Yeah, Fortuna, also known as Last Gambo.
Alright. Do we want to end it there?
I think that's a good
I
place to.
think so.
Okay.
I can't wait to forget this in 3 weeks.
Did everyone take good notes?
Could do.
Hell yeah!
Maybe, hopefully.
Look,
Everybody rewatch the session.
Thanks for watching, people.
yeah.
Hope you enjoyed. Don't
Won't be
forget
here for a
to
while.
like, comment, subscribe. YouTube, subscribe, like, comment, everything. And
Follow
we'll
the
see you
Twitter,
next.
follow the
on
Insta.
TikTok.
Get on the Tumblr.
Yeah.
Don't ever
read
Tumblr.
August.
We're cooking up something special for you guys, so stay
Follow
tuned for
us.
that.
Join-
100K followers. We're getting an OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh,
Fansly.
I don't want to commit to that.
Thanks for watching, people. Peace.
See you all when we see